Man, I got a lot of people to disappoint. Oh, how is Shiro? That's actually an excellent question. Is Shiro awake?
I can check.
It's actually a decent question. We should see if Shiro's awake. We can bring him out here for a little while. Let me finish my setup here. All right, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We're live. Oh, a whole minute ahead of time. Although we're not being, starting off with a bang. We don't have the whole the goodies. I didn't film any PSAs for this one. It's just going to be straight live, old school style. And that's because I had a wonderful day with the wife playing Pokemon Go. So that would be why there's absolutely, I didn't have any time today. Yesterday I had meetings. Let's see. Day before that I did upload a video. We'll talk about all that stuff. But welcome to the Saturday night stream thing. It is a live stream that happens every Saturday night right here on YouTube at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh my gosh, you got... Is that Philip? There's Shotaro. I wonder if I can hold him. I don't know if he'd let me.
Well, you just gotta keep both hands on him for a minute.
That's fine. Come here. Oh, maybe not. Here. I'm gonna grab Shiro. Come here, buddy. Oh. There we go. We got a rat for the beginning. Everybody say hi to Shiro. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Saturday. We do these live streams, and they can be, generally, we'll probably alternate between one inside, which won't always be Robloxy, but that's just kind of the thing right now since none of us can play, and it's a really easy way to play with you guys, and if you do want to get in on that, we'll start that in a little while. But otherwise, we just kind of hang out, talk about the channel, talk about NERF. Sure, there's all sorts of fun things going on in the world. I got a lot of cool stuff I have to do videos on. We'll talk about that. Yes, Neon Gaming, you got the Shiro. This is all you. Everybody thank Neon Gaming for the Ratto. I'd get Shotaro in here, but he's still a bab. He's getting better, but he's still a baby. What you doing back there, buddy? You're just like, I don't want camera shy. I'm gonna hide in your hair where it's nice and warm. Pain from Naruto or the clown guy from Hunter? I actually don't know either of those. I've seen Naruto, but I haven't seen it in a very long time. My day was rather pleasant, Miguel. How about you? Notice you be an anime girl. I am not an anime girl. That is just the image character for the channel. That is not meant to be a female representation of me. She'd be much thicker. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, Shiro agrees. Shiro knows where it's at. We should actually talk about the NERF amp. I did, I tried to reach out to get confirmation. The only reason why I haven't done videos like that, is because Hasbro told me not to. But I think I might have misunderstood what Hasbro was meaning, because the time they told me not to was when I was the source for the leak, because somebody DM'd me, it's like, hey, there's this thing coming, here you go, here's proof, everything like that, go nuts, do a video. And I did, and they didn't like that. But I don't think that's fair if, like, there's already information out posted on, like, Reddit and Facebook and stuff like that I can't do a video on it. So I did try to reach out to see if we can get some clarification on that, because I miss doing news videos, because they're like my favorite video to do since they're completely free form and I just get to react and give my opinion on something. And I honestly think they're some of my best content, to believe. Shiro, you are being a rat. So, if you guys were unaware, there is a new blaster coming out, which is the NERF Ultra Amp. It is actually already up for pre-order on like Walmart. Actually, let me go on my Facebook and pull a picture really quick, and we can put that in there. But to save you a bunch of time while I do this, it's a NERF Strife. Or an Ultra Strife, pardon me. I'm distracted by the rat. Not doing a very good job, Shiro. You're supposed to be my wing buddy. My wing rat. Let me grab this one picture we have, which was posted to the NERF Hong Kong Facebook group, which I think giving sources, the Hong Kong fans Facebook group, giving sources is very important. That way you don't think that I just came up with some magical thingy here. Let me add image. What image was that? Add a new source. Add a source. Browse. One. Why is it? No, desktop. Come on. Usually we're so ready, but I actually completely forgot on this one. There we go. Done. Oh my god, Shiro. Oh my goodness. So, we're just gonna kind of put this right in the corner. If you have a phone, just hold it closer to your face. We'll go wham. I think Shiro's about ready to be a ratto. Wanna go back to mommy? Here we go. So this is the NERF Ultra Platinum amp, is what the Walmart website says that it is, which is, apparently, okay, they want $30 for it, which I guess is okay for what we're getting. There's not really a whole lot to talk about though. Like it's a Strife. It's got a 6-round mag. It's got a stock attachment point on the back of it. It's got nothing on the front of it. It's got a foregrip underneath the barrel, which, I mean, some people like it. I'm indifferent on it. Echo? There's an echo. Why am I echoing? Aha. Boom. Fixed it. Thank you very much for that one. Was it really bad? Sorry, trying to set up all this stuff, and there we go. Thank you, Luchathor. Yours was the comment I saw. Also, Nicholas. That was picking up from my camera and the microphone. That's what it was. But anyway, it's a Strife. It's an Ultra Strife. This could be a good blaster. It looks like a little nice compact, slightly chonky thing, but compact. Not a whole lot of wasted space. Obviously can't have barrel attachment points because it can't be compatible with end strike barrels, which I think NERF continuously screws themselves on. Obviously that was probably a mistake. They should have been able to make barrel attachments that would work for every blaster, and I think they could have had they had a little bit more design foresight. But hey, Ultra Strife. The only problem is Ultra 1 had that weird springy flywheel system that didn't work, and Ultra 2 had flywheels that were offset from the actual feeding mechanism, which also didn't work. So, when it comes to the Ultra Amp, I'm hoping there's a third flywheel cage here, because obviously, pardon me, obviously they've had time to work on another flywheel cage. Did they? I don't know. Hasbro's a wild card at this point, but that is it's not even full auto. That's actually really concerning to me, but Walmart has a pre-order up for $30, which is $5 more than the Ultra 2, which is probably about $10 more than I think it should be. Hasbro's really bad about this right now. I do not understand how they make money. Like, they must be like, oh, we sell this thing that costs us $4 for $30. It's just crazy. Springy flywheel system, like with the Stampede. No. It actually, the flywheels were on little spring systems. So when a dart was pushed into the flywheels would actually move. Like the motor mount and everything would slightly move. So it wouldn't crush the dart very much, which caused horrible inaccuracy problems. Same thing, like the Ultra 2 had normal flywheels like you would expect in a blaster, none of that crazy stuff, but the flywheels were slightly offset from where the dart was feeding in, which also led to accuracy issues. Accuracy issues are the biggest problem right now with Ultra. Ultra is one of those things that when it works really well. There is nothing more magical than standing at range, firing an Ultra Dart, and watch it just sail perfectly through the air, because it can travel like 150 feet, no problem. Slight angle, but no problem. And it doesn't impact a lot of force. They don't hurt. Ultra Darts can't really hurt. And that would be the perfect ammo type, in my opinion, if it worked, which it doesn't. That's the problem. Honestly, way better than any dart besides the AccuStrike darts that Hasbro's ever made, but still a far cry. Do you think Nerf one time will try to be at least good this year? I'll have a video. I gotta do the follow-up to my last year's video, which was on the 13th of last year, which was, you know, what is Nerf doing? I'm gonna have a follow-up to that, and we'll talk about, like, what Nerf is gonna do. I guarantee you Nerf will still put out a couple of blasters that will be relevant to us in the hobby. Like, they put out things like the Saturn, which was a great blaster. The Halo MA40, while it wasn't anything super crazy good, it was still a good blaster. You can't deny that. The Shell Strike, I like that blaster a lot. It's not very practical because it doesn't have very much mod potential, but it's still a very fun blaster. But we're starting to get to that point where it's like I don't quite know anymore. Like, is Nerf gonna die? No. Nerf has more money than God, but they're kind of dead to us, and that's, I think, where that kind of thing comes from. Can you do a review on the Fly Point? I might. I can't afford to buy one, but I was told I might be getting one, Michael. Have you seen leaks of the C-Days? A long time ago. They're not even leaks. They put official pictures up during, like, Singapore, like, I guess Independence Day? I'm not sure what you would call that holiday. I'm sorry, I'm not Singaporean. But they put up a picture of it. It's another long shot reshell, so... WALCOM do a sniper pistol comparison between the second wind and the Husk posture. There's no point to doing anything like that. It would be a 30-second long video. The Hush Puppy doesn't hit nearly as hard as the second wind. So, done. Can we stop spamming things in the chat? Like, it's really annoying. If I don't answer your question, it's not because I didn't see it, it's because I don't want to talk about it. Like, that's social cues 101. You don't have to keep repeating stuff over and over. You guys can do this. I believe in you. We're all here to improve ourselves in some fashion, and that is one of the ways that you could be slightly better, is by not spamming the chat. That way everybody gets their fair chance. Thank you, Mike. WALCOM, do you think the Prometheus is better than the Nemesis? Yes, in every single possible way. But I may be slightly biased because I personally don't like the Nemesis. I don't think the Nemesis should have been like a shoulder mountable blaster. It's horrible for that, in my opinion. I'm also not one who usually likes shoulder mounted blasters. I like the underslung a lot more. You don't really have to aim with Rival, so I don't know why you would want to shoulder one. The only example, I can't even think of the word, the exception, there we go. The only exception is the Chaos. I want to get my hands on another Chaos, because I think I owe the Chaos an apology. I think it turned out to be my favorite flywheeler from the Rival line, and I pooped on it pretty hard, because you couldn't get the magazine separate, which is a reasonable complaint, but now it's like I would rather use the Chaos over a lot of different blasters, man. Like, I don't think it got the love it actually deserves. When will the second wind be available fully assembled? I don't know. I believe Moist Bread, it will be soon. CR Nerf is just a couple of college dudes. So they have to make them, put them up, and it's just them with a couple of printers and stuff like that. What I would be waiting for is once they have, like, they're happy with the design and stuff like that, they start licensing it out, and then other places can get their hands and produce them. Second Wind, or the Breaking Wind, is an amazing blaster. I still stand by everything I said in that video and more. I love the Breaking Wind. I think it is a phenomenal piece of kit for this hobby. Is DeFaro good, Billy? Luchathor could chime in a little bit better about that one, because he actually opened one up. As far as, like, bolt action Nerf goes, I guess it could be done with something. It's probably the best Springer blaster in the entirety of Ultra, but that's not saying much, because Ultra still has so many problems. I don't like the muzzle on it. I hate it. I hate the, like, squashed Barrett 50 cal muzzle break it has going on, but everything else about the blaster I actually like. Is it worth the, what is it, like 50 bucks? It'd be a solid buy at 30. I think you could have fun with it. Modded-wise, I don't know if anybody's really modded one yet. That is, again, Luchathor was kind of working on one, and I know he was in the chat for a little bit. He might be able to chime in. Just buy 5 Chaos Mags in the Chaos, and then you have 240 balls. That's a lot. And especially since it's really easy to, like, tap, you know, single double fire with it, and you don't have to worry about it not firing like the Percy's and stuff does. It's so aggravating. Like, I know, like, Out of Darts is fine with it, and I know a couple of other people are fine with the fact that you can't get, like, you don't have to worry, like, oh, it doesn't fire, you just jostle the blaster. I hate that. They like it because they're fine running around and stuff like that, and they don't really have to worry about accuracy because they try to just get point blank and hose everything down. But I don't like pulling the trigger and not having something come out. Like, full stop, that 100% just destroys a blaster for me. That is one of the biggest problems. It doesn't matter if I just pull the trigger and then realize nothing's coming out and I shake it, or I shake it every single time I'm pulling the trigger. It's just not cool. And I don't know of a way to really fix that. But I think when you have stuff like maybe the Percy's, more like stuff like the Prometheus, where it's like you're always holding the blaster like this, so it's very easy to just kind of jostle it. You're not trying to aim with it. That works really well. So, of all of, like, rival flywheelers, even though I personally really like the Prometheus, or the Percy's, I think the Prometheus was the best buy. Well, nice to see you, Crow. Thanks for coming out. Spamf or Lynx? That's actually a tough one, Howard, because I came to the same kind of conclusion. I love the Lynx. I think the Lynx is the best blaster you can probably get in the hobby right now. I actually really, really like the Lynx. But I have a ton of fun with that Super Spamf. Not the original Spamf, and we're talking about the original Spamf and Lynx. The Super Spamf doesn't have, like, slam fire, but it's like 1/3 the size. So it's hard to say, really. They're different blasters for different cases, I think. If I were to, like, hey, WALCOM, go to this event in, I don't know, like, End War or something like that, I would bring both. But if it was, like, if I could only bring, like, one blaster, it would be something, like, a cross between, well, it depends on FPS caps. If the FPS cap's, like, 130, well, that pretty much completely invalidates my Lynx. I would have to figure out a way to make it hit softer, which I probably could. I actually don't know how to do that right this second, but it's something I should look into. But I would probably go with, like, the Cyber Ninja or the Spamf, because I know how to tune down the Spamf. And I like the pump action Spamf a lot. I love having a pump action mag-fed blaster that's like that big. It's tiny. It works really good to me. Usually the smaller the blaster, the more I like it. One of my favorite stock Nerf blasters is, of course, the Jolt. And that was like, I think the Jolt is the blaster that when I got my hands on it, I was like, this thing is super rad. The Jolt was, it's kind of weird. So looking back to my first experience really with like proper end strike Nerf, my best friend had he had some, and he had a little brother, and they had Nerf blasters. So they had like the Maverick, the Nightfinder, the Secret Strike, the original pump action one, the end strike one anyway. And I remember like I liked the Secret Strike, but it sucked. You had to pump it up like 30 times, and it was kind of dumb. And I think at that point, like, the Nightfinder was the cool one. I liked the Nightfinder the most out of the ones he had. Then I had another friend that his little brothers had a long shot and Mavericks and like a Firefly and stuff like that. And obviously the long shot was king of the castle. But when the time I remember actually really getting into Nerf, there was a game store that opened up in my town. I lived in a pretty small touristy town, but they opened up a game store, and it was like video games, but they also sold normal toys. Like most of the stuff, like not normal name brand toys, like stuff you kind of find at a tourist town. But they did have Beyblades, which I bought the crap out of, and Nerf. And I remember like walking in there and buying Mavericks. And then from there, like, that's kind of how I got started in the hobby. Like, I remember looking at that, it's like, well, I have airsoft, I have pellet. I kind of want to just mess around with Nerf, because I can shoot around in my, apartment and stuff like that. I wouldn't have any issues. So I picked up the Nerf Mavericks, then tried to mod them, the infamous penny mod. And I remember seeing, like, the deploy and stuff like that and not getting it. The next blaster I got after the Mavericks was, I believe it was the Recon. There was somebody in college that was like, oh yeah, I have a Recon. I don't really want it. You would give me $10 for it. I like, does it have all the attachments? Yes. Okay, cool. So I bought a Recon from it. It was my friend Josh. I still talk to him to this day. That was like a decade ago. But I remember buying the Jolt. And at the time, it was hilarious because I looked at the Jolt, it was like $10 because it was a tourist town. But like looking at it, it looked like it was a pump-up blaster like the N-Strike Secret Shot. And so I remember picking, like, finally after like 2 or 3 days of going there, I usually went there before work, picked up a couple of packs of Magic cards, you know, back when Innistrad was a thing. And then, you know, grabbing it, priming it, and realizing that it wasn't a pump, it was a Springer, and that the dart sailed through the entire store. And it was like the strongest blaster I had seen at that point. And I was super excited to have that Jolt. And that was like the one blaster that from then on, it's like the Jolt was my favorite. Then I got the Fire Strike when Elite started dropping. And the Fire Strike was quickly my favorite until I got, well, I did mod the crap out of the Fire Strike and got that hitting reasonably hard. I wish I still had that first one. But I think it was actually the Strong Arm, because I could rattle off all 6 shots before the first dart hit the floor. And then it was like, oh my gosh. Then we got like barricades and stuff like that. The barricade was awesome because like one-handed, you know, worked really good. It was fun. That was a great time. It was legit exciting when Elite dropped. That was, you know, early, you know, 2012, late 2011 was awesome. I don't know, Michael. I said in the last video that I was going to do a video on it. I even said in the story that I recently did that I'm going to be, I just have to wait for them to approve my NordVPN integration, and then I'm done. I can upload that video. So at this point, it's probably going to be Wednesday. There'll probably be videos before that, but Wednesday is what I'm shooting at right now for the revolver. Where can I get the Breaking Wind Sniper Barrel? I assume when it's ready, they will sell it. They are tooling it to work with Demolisher rockets right now. I am getting a Lepus soon. Sniper, I really like the Lepus. That is another blaster that is just dumb fun. May not be the most ergonomic thing ever. If you want to spend the extra money, Woozies are coming out soon. The new N20 style motor Woozies. But for how simple and pretty much foolproof the Lepus is, I can highly recommend the Lepus. Hello, Ice Giant. Are you not doing tag back anymore? I am. I was gonna actually do one for Halloween, and then everything that could go wrong did. Tag back, I don't want to give a definite date, but it is probably my #2 concern right now when it comes to videos. So there should be a tag back soon. My problem with tag back is that I didn't want tag back to become samey. I didn't want tag back to be a series where, oh, it's tag back, so it's the same video I've seen a dozen times, but now it's with this blaster. I want it to be every episode of tag back to be something special. Maybe that's not what you guys want, but in order for me to do that, assuming that's the direction I want to go, it takes a lot more effort. Tag back would bar none be the hardest thing I would try to make on a regular basis. And just getting to that point, recently, purchases have been done to help facilitate this, but I don't want to give a definite. You will see tag back soon. And once you get one tag back, you'll get one after another. But at the moment, I don't want to say, like, you'll have a tag back Monday. It's not going to be Monday, but it's going to be soon. Like I said, I had fully scripted out, planned out to do a video of tag back for Halloween, and it didn't happen. Can you mod the Adventure Force Spectrum to shoot half darts? I'm sure you could. You'd have to elongate the pusher. It kind of almost shoots short darts stock. Ironically enough, it almost looks like they tried to get that to happen, and then it kind of didn't, and they just left it there. But if you look at the pusher for the Spectrum, it almost works. Have you seen the Out of Darts Jupiter? Yes, Keebly. I've done videos on Jupiters multiple times. I have 2 of them. I've had them for years. Let's see. What are your first thoughts of the Strife? You're like 9 years too late. The Strife has been around for a long time. I've done probably 50, maybe 60 videos featuring that blaster. That's not even a joke. Like, when you consider, like, the Strife has been so prominent in so many of my videos. Like, it's a great blaster. It's still one of the best, if not the best. Kind of hard to beat something that has hundreds of body kits that you can get for it, and so many mod potential things, and there's so many different ways to make a Strife go pew. I love it. I think the Strife is the most modded blaster out there next to the Retaliator. And the long shot would be in a close third. It's pretty much the best, in my opinion. So, answering Gary's question, if you could only have one blaster, what would it be? Well, it would definitely be the Strife. Because I can do anything with Strife. I want brushless, stupid strong brushless, dual stage brushless, solenoids, select fire, full auto, all of the above, short dart, full length, and heck, if you really wanted to cut things up, you could make it shoot pretty much any ammo type because it's a flywheeler. It's a great little blaster. I can't recommend the Strife enough. If you're not going to mod it, is the Strife worth getting? Not really. I think you're better off getting like a Spectrum, but in terms of like, hey, I got a Strife and I can mod and I've got some money to burn, yeah, Strife. All the way. It's when you account for modding, the Strife destroys any hopes the Spectrum has of ever being like top tier. Like, yeah, the Spectrum can totally hit those marks. It can totally hit really hard. I'm sure somebody will have a brushless kit for it soon, but does it matter? Because the Strife is already there, already does it, and it's not like the Spectrum is ever technically going to be better. But the Spectrum does have that nice double finger rev trigger, which I love. That's like the one thing I love. And if I really wanted to, I could put that on Strife. Like, it's not impossible. I could literally take the grip from the Spectrum and put it on a Strife. This hobby's awesome. It's super fun. Would you want to know any reason was not modded Side Strike is shooting up to 80 FPS with Elite Darts? That's possible, because it was an Elite Blaster when it came out, so it should already hit like 80 or 70 FPS. So, that makes sense, Michael. Strife tag back. Have I done the Strife? I'm pretty sure I've done the Strife. If I haven't, that's gonna be a very, very common one that I should do. Because I'm pretty sure I've done the Strife. If I haven't, I'm going to be surprised. Which Ender should I get? Pro or Pro V2? Is the Pro V2 the one that has... Let me look this up really quick, Nicholas. I actually don't know what the Pro V2 is off the top of my head. I know there's another Ender 3 coming out. Yeah, dude, the Pro V2, I'm pretty sure that's the one you'd want to get. I guess it's just a better version of the Ender 3. I don't know, like, it doesn't seem to offer... What does the Pro actually have besides a better design? Is the better design worth the, like, $80? It's got a color screen, comes with a glass bed, but so did my one, an extruder knob. Extruder knob's a nice little upgrade, but you can make that yourself. The storage toolbox, that's a nice upgrade, but you can do it yourself. So the main board with silent stepper drivers is pretty much the biggest upgrade on it. I just wish that it came with automatic bed leveling, and I'm pretty sure Creality has a printer that's only slightly more expensive than the V2 that has automatic bed leveling. I don't know how good it was. That's something, I think that was, what is that, the CR6? Okay, never mind. That's way more expensive. That's like $150 more. Interesting. Then, I mean, is it worth the $80 to get that stuff? Probably. Usually, like, the Pro is usually gonna be about... I think I got mine for $189 from Amazon a year or two ago. So, an Ender 3 V2... I'd probably spend the extra 80 to 100 because I think that silent board and stuff would be good, and it's the latest upgrades. But Nicholas, that's a tough call because the normal Ender 3 already is really good, and it's hard to beat it at that budget. And yeah, I'd like to get Valor's feedback on that because Valor just actually bought Ender 3s and then spent the money to get silent boards on them. So maybe I'm gonna get rid of the little image we have going on here. I don't believe you've done a tag back on the Strife. I don't think it's far enough. No, there is absolutely no date on tagback. I can do a tagback on any blaster that I haven't done a formal review on. That is my stipulation on tagback. Any blaster I have not done a formal review on. And it's interesting, and I have stuff to talk about. If I have stuff to... In Strife? Yeah, definitely. Now, will I do a Strife right now? Yeah, no, probably not. But I definitely, if I haven't already done one, I definitely want to, because there's a lot of stuff I have to say about a Strife, and I think it's a great blaster, and I think it's something that people should pick up before it disappears, because it may disappear at some point. Perso Mark III is very good if you have 800. I would rather buy 4 Ender 3s. Can you review the FRP 13 Mamba by Big Tendies? It's a flywheel rival pistol. I'm not going to print anything out. I'm not, like, flywheel rival pistol, okay? I already have Jupiters. And me having to spend dozens of hours printing and putting together a blast, it's just not worth my time. It is absolutely not worth my time anymore. I'm done. I'm pretty much done putting blasters together. In the near future, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working with Valor. Like, hey, Valor, I want this. And, like, pay him to build it for me and send it to me, because he'll make sure it looks good, it works right, it's exactly what I want. Like the that revolver, that was built by Mr. Heathbands. I thought for a second I was going to print one out myself. It's not worth it. I'd rather just throw money at him and get it made and get it done and get a video out. It's just not worth it anymore. Takes way too much time. There are going to be blasters that I'll be like, I'm very interested in doing hardware kits and stuff like that. But from now on, this goes for anybody who's thinking of sending me like a hardware kit. Like, you better talk to me first, because there's no guarantee if you send me a bunch of parts in a box and say, hey, here's this blaster that I'm going to build it. Like, now if I got the hardware kit and everything for a Select Fire Woozy, I would do it, because I want one of those really bad. But if it's like a hardware kit for a thingy that was like, oh, this could be really cool. Like, there are going to be exceptions like the Super Spam, but I also didn't build that. That was Luchathor, and I thank him very much for that, because otherwise it probably would have been really hard for me to get around to do that. And that's just because there's so much more other things I could be doing. Like, I don't... It's hard. It's really hard. It's something that I'm learning as I go along. Like, it's just not worth my time anymore. There's so many blasters I've printed out that I've never done videos on. It's going pretty good, Drew. How about you? Caden, I think internal mag, you're talking to the wrong person, because I like internal magazines. I don't like external magazines. Do I want a blaster that has an external magazine that is like, you know, grip fed? Yeah, I think it'd be good, especially with the new angled ones. I think we'll see some fun stuff. What I'm hoping to see from the hobby is I want to see the blaster with the angled mag grip, but I want it to be select fire. Or just straight up just burst fire. It's one of those things like, what was that thing? The Kestrel from Ensulagiz, I think is his name, Ensulagiz. He did the microbursts and stuff. I was very interested in the blaster. In fact, I was going to be one of the first people to buy one. What turned me off was the fact that it had everything on the blaster required to do select fire. I don't give a toss about full auto. I really don't. I don't, like, if it's just full auto, bleh. If it's just single fire, bleh. But I already have so many blasters that do that. But it was like, oh, well, you could also, like, it could have select fire, and if I had a burst fire pistol, I'd be super happy. It has all the stuff in it required to do that. All it needs is one tiny little micro switch. 3-position switch. You can buy them off Amazon for a dozen of them for $3. I did it because I was going to build Select Fire Woozy. And he said, I'm not going to add it because I don't want it personally, and that's fine. And that's his decision as a content creator. But it's like, I'm not going to buy one because I don't need full auto. And then now you look at it as like, if I need full auto, I would probably just get a Lepus. Is it as nice as the Kestrel? No, not even close. Are you kidding me? But it's one of those things where it's hard to... It's like the difference between a Nexus Pro and then like the Dart Zone Pro Mark 1.1. Like, there are differences, but at the end of the day, they're still basically the same thing. In fact, in this option, the Nexus Pro is cheaper and better than the Dart Zone Pro Mark 1.1. The Lepus does essentially the same thing as the Kestrel. The Kestrel's way nicer, way comfier, has freaking awesome solenoid and stuff in it, but is that worth the ungodly more money? You could literally buy, like, 3 complete made Lepises for the price of 1 Kestrel. Now, to me, personally, maybe not. Not saying I would never pick one up, but maybe not. For you, it would be really hard for me to say, yeah, it's worth buying the Kestrel over that if you're on a budget. It's obviously not. It's impossible for me to say that. If you're like, I want a full auto, small, short dart shooting Nerf sidearm, I would go Lepus. Just do a, well, I don't like the Lepus because it doesn't have actual triggers. Then spend $300 on a Kestrel. Problem solved. Well, I don't want to spend $300, so it's like, there's probably other things out there too. But that's kind of where I'm at with that. Opinions on the Mark II. I don't have one. I should have one soon, but I don't have one yet, so I don't really have any definitive opinions other than I hope it's good, and I have high hopes for it because I like those kinds of blasters. I'm a little cooled off on, like, the slide primes because I'm getting so many of them, but if it's small enough and it hits hard enough and it's nice enough, you never know. If I pick it up and I can flip it around and I'm like, okay, this thing's awesome, you know, it fires hard, I love it. It's basically the, reminds me of, like, Snake's, the dart gun from Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, anyway, you get it. Like, if it's like that, I'll probably love it. We'll find out. I'm actually worried about what the priming weight will be on the slide. That's something I'm concerned about. Well, thank you, Punch Gaming. I still, there's so much room in this hobby for improvements. Like, there's so many more things I'd love to see. I'm on the constant lookout for, and it sucks because sometimes it makes me look like a complete moron. And I'm well aware that this hobby moves so quickly, you have no idea. Our hobby is constantly evolving at a rate that it's hard to keep up with. Blasters I built 2 years ago are completely obsolete now. But there's still things like, and you can ask me, like, hey, WALCOM, why do you still like this? And I might say yes, but, or I might be like, you know, it was cool at the time, but now there's something way better. I still, like, you can look at it like from the beginning of the year. When I did the video on the Shell Strike, I called it the best blaster of 2020 because it's exactly what I wanted. A shell-fed, tiny Nerf shotgun pistol. And then I tried to mod one, couldn't really mod it all that well. That was a bit disappointing. And as we went on, it's like, I've tried pretty much everything. I still have goals and I would still use it, but it's like, would I actually want to use it over what I have now in the Breaking Wind? No, I'd use the Breaking Wind any day of the week. And I hate to say that. Like, obviously 15 bucks is a lot cheaper than the money you'd spend on a Breaking Wind, but it's so much better, it's not even funny. And that sucks, because that's just the span of a year, essentially, if that happened. And that's again, like saying, if I would have bought a Kirstal when it came out, I would have probably been like, this thing's amazing. And then I got a Lepus, I would have been like, oh, maybe I should have just got Lepises instead. I could get 2 Lepises. Are they nearly as nice? Heck no, not even close. But 2 Lepises, and if I really wanted to, I could make them hit dumb fast. According to Drax reviews, are worse than the Pro Darts. I would imagine that. Bamboos aren't good. I haven't seen Drax review because I don't watch other people's reviews just so I don't color my own opinion. But I don't think bamboos are the way to go anymore. I wish they'd make more Pro Darts and just Pro Darts that, you know, aren't black. I'm tired of, like, losing my darts and the fact that you can... It's so hard. Like, if I shoot just the bright green darts, they're so easy to do hit markers with. The Pro Darts are pretty much impossible. I almost want to just, like, here's an FPS test with Pro Darts. Okay, they're the best. Now I'm going to use, like, Jet Blaster darts because they're bright red and I can see them through the air way easier. Because I am tired of it. I get why the black and red, black foam must be, like, the cheapest foam or something like that because you see it all over the place and I'm guessing it has industrial uses. But... my goodness, am I tired of, like, you know, walking outside and like, oh, here's like 17 darts that I missed over the last 2 weeks. Oof. What is a good bullpup that is not the Lynx? Oh boy, drawn a blank here with the Halo MA40. Legitimately is a good blaster. Halo MA40, definitely worth your time. Even if you're not a Halo fan. It's way better than a Raven. And not only is it smaller and more efficient, well, at least the mechanism is smaller and more efficient, but it's tactically, like tactilely better as well. It's way better trigger. Ooh. Do you still enjoy the Aeon Pro? So, yes, I like the Aeon Pro. However, and I try to avoid saying this in my videos because people are going to get upset, would I ever use an Aeon Pro? Probably not. And the reason for that is I have things that do the same thing but better. I personally have no use for a blaster like that. Does it mean I don't like it? No, I love the Aeon Pro because it's a mag-fed, short dart shooting pistol blaster that hits 150 FPS stock for 25 bucks at my local Walmart. I can literally, in the next 10 minutes, be at Walmart picking up an Aeon Pro and a bunch of short darts, and I could head to a war and I could be just as good as pretty much anybody else. I like that aspect, but I would probably never use one otherwise. Now, if I was like, oh, I want to go to a NERF event in Wisconsin or something like that, so maybe I don't want to be like, you know, it's 150 FPS cap. I don't really want to bring, you know, I don't want to check luggage or anything like that for my blasters, and I can't do carry-on with blasters, so I'm just going to go there, head to Walmart, buy an Aeon Pro, use the Aeon Pro, and then, you know, give it away after the event and be done and only be out like 50, 60 bucks. That's a better idea in my mind than, you know, having to carry like my links and all that stuff over there and risk them being broken. That's me though. Are you finished with the MA40 mod for short darts? Mike, no, I have to reprint the cage for it because the darts are coming out sideways. And I actually did get the parts in today to redo the belts and everything on my printer. Out of all the current Nerf blasters that have a sniper-like appearance, which is your favorite? L-Chan. The Worker Op Kit for the Prophecy, best blaster, bar none. Buy one. I know that it's expensive, but if you want a sniper blaster, buy that kit before it disappears, because it will disappear at some point. My greatest wish right now is that Worker redoes that kit as a fully solid plastic thing. Like, I want them to just make a blaster that is essentially that kit in one piece of plastic. Basically, they wasted their time doing the Terminator. They should have done this because they would have made a hell of a lot more money. Way more money. There's still no good bolt-action blaster besides that one. Chase, I said your name. Money, please. Road trip stream? Not gonna happen. I don't think anybody has the budget for that right now. Oh. Ooh, no, that would be, you'd have to have, maybe if you lived in like a really nice, like if I lived in California or something, that'd be possible, because I don't think you'd lose like cell phone signal in California, but like up here in Washington with all the mountains and trees and stuff like that, I don't think I could keep cell phone service. Like, I actually just switched to a different carrier, but like, I don't, maybe, but it would cost me a lot of money. I actually wonder, because like I do have technically unlimited data on the phone, I just don't have unlimited data like tethered. Maybe I should test that at some point, because I know you can get, you can get OBS for Android, but I don't know if you can get it for iPhones. Darn. Okay, well, that's something to experiment with in the future. Mag-fed rocket launcher? Not really. I mean, you could, Nemoni, but how many rockets could you fit in a magazine like that? 3? And it would be that big? Like, there's not really much of a point. A hopper would be more economical, but even then, it's like, how many rockets can you fit in it? What is your main primary blaster? Right now, it is most likely Psycho the Lynx. I think that's kind of the main blaster to go with from now on for me. That being said, if I get 2 Select Fire dual-staged woozies with, like, the N20, either the 3,000 RPM or, God help me, the 6,000 RPM, if that works. And it works. That's all I want. Done. I don't need any other blasters. Those are the only ones I want from now on. Everybody gets one, JD. Everybody gets one. I wish we had outside events in the Midwest. Yeah, well, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of outside events anytime soon, I don't think. It's just wear a mask, wash your hands, practice social distancing. An inline clip, but with demo rockets. See, this is why we pay Luchathor the big bucks. Because we make Luchathor go to the hardware store and buy the PVC to make that happen. And he'll do it, too, because he's a madman. What's your opinion on Coop 772? I don't know Coop at all, but it's totally fine. I actually enjoy some of his content. He's actually, if I have to watch a review, I will wait for Coop's. If it's like, I did that with like the Infinus, like I have to know what the Infinus does. And so I waited for Coop's review. That's pretty much how it goes. He's basically really, like, there are other people that I obviously like. Like, don't take me wrong. I've watched American Foam's reviews because American Foam got a lot of blasters before me, and I watched a couple of them. And I don't think him and I are on like the exact same wavelength, but in general, I personally try to avoid watching other people's reviews simply because I don't want it to subconsciously affect mine. That's my reasoning for it. And that's one of the reasons why I try to do my reviews as an open box experience. I want you to know what my gut reaction is. You have me unbox it, do my thing and everything like that. I go outside, I fire it. There's usually a day or so in between. Like, obviously I don't go like, okay, here's the unboxing, let's take it outside, and then I immediately just grab the camera and walk outside, put it down and start firing it, then immediately grab the camera, walk back inside and give you my final thoughts. That doesn't happen. I usually sit on it for at least a couple of hours, fire it, see if there's any issues. I don't record a whole lot of that, but you would know because you'd see like, oh, when did WALCOM shoot the point where he's standing there facing the camera trying to look good? Which is impossible because he's WALCOM, but he tries, and that's the most important thing. Obviously, like, I get more stuff out of the review for that, but that's why I want to give you like my gut reaction. Like, I have not seen a review of the Dart Zone Nexus, Dart Zone Pro Mark II. But I was told I have one coming, and when I get my hands on it, it will be, I will literally show me unboxing it, like, full stop, because I want you to get my initial feelings on it, and then my conclusion afterwards. Is that the most efficient setup? No. I wish I wasn't doing that. Coop has it down where he doesn't do that, and that's a good idea. I actually want to do more voiceover work than what I do already. But at the end of the day, I'd rather be doing like my initial reactions because I think those are better. And let's shill some merch. Man Casual, that coffee's good. Like Caramel Escape or something like that. Oh, that's good. Pick up a super sweet WALCOM S7 mug. Look how glossy and cool it is. Nummy. Hey WALCOM, how does one in theory mod a NERF Lumitron? First, you either remove or glue the locks shut, so the locks do not engage. Second, you take the torsion spring out, you undo the screw, you move it back, you put the screw in there so it has more tension on it before it's primed. And then you epoxy the crap out of that so it doesn't break. And then you also probably have to reinforce the priming rod. That's how you mod a Nitron, or a Lumitron, or a Praxis. How do you like the Ultra Pharaoh? Well, I did a review on it, but I thought it was okay. Not great, but it's okay. What's your HVZ loadout? I will have a video on this. I kind of want to do like an end of year thing where I talk about the loadouts. Definitely will have a Lepus in it. Probably 2. I don't have 2 Lepuses, but I'd probably carry 2. Man, I do. Okay, here's how I would do it right now. Lepus, Breaking Wind, so both of them, one on each hip, and then probably Dominator, and all the magazines I could carry. There we go. What's your opinion on the Colonel Wasp? Would you recommend it? I've done multiple videos on the Colonel Wasp Firefly, and yes, I would recommend it. How fast do you think Nerf events like HVZ will pop up after the virus? It's gonna be a while. And there are people who will probably never go back. Like, that's a thing, and they're totally within their right to be that conscious of things that are going on. But at this point, right now, where we're at least in the US, I'm wondering, will End War, here's the thing, I don't think End War can't happen. It's gonna happen. But should we? Probably not. At this point, that's 6 months away. And at this point, I'm still like, we went wrong. We should have done better. We didn't. Now we're paying the price. That being said, I hope Jared's Epic Nerf Battle still happens, and I will be going to Jared's Epic Nerf Battle, hell or high water. But I also don't have very much self-preservation instinct. So, I mean, take that at what you will. Hey, WALCOM, what is the anime on your shirt? Just wondering. I don't think... Okay, I'm gonna cheat. That's obviously not an anime. That is obviously Back to the Future. However, I can tell you straight up, I am almost positive that this is somebody's drawing over Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, I'm almost certain that this is just somebody took a still image of that and drew over it to make him look like Marty. I'm fairly certain. It's been, you know, about 15 years since I've seen it, but when I saw this shirt, I was like, I recognize that from somewhere. Where does that new shotgun pistol you just rank today and compared to other ones like the Shell Strike and that white 3D printed revolver shotgun? So, in terms of primary shotguns, Domoshevsky's Rail Cleaner is still the best. Can't be beat. It's more effective as a shotgun in terms of just putting darts down range than a Spring Thunder. The Spring Thunder would probably be next in line simply because the Spring Thunder has the ability to have multiple shots in the chamber ready to go, and it can fire multiple different ammo types one after another, which there will be situations where I think that is important. Is it going to be very often? No. But it could be useful. So, and it can do it. And it's one of the only blasters I think that can do it. That's the benefit of having a shell. But it's a it's actually almost tied between the Breaking Wind and the Spring Thunder. If I was like, war, I need a shotgun, what am I going to use? And I could use a primary, which would be the Domoshevsky one, but that also doesn't shoot anything besides just darts. So if it was like, if it depends on what I need a shotgun for, but in a situation where I think I need the Spring Thunder, I'd probably still just use the, the Breaking Wind. Unfortunately, that's kind of where I'm at with that one, because I don't know. Maybe because my Spring Thunder's old, and I thought, even at the time, I thought of it more of like a useful, cool toy that could somehow be used in a war. The Breaking Wind is more like, yes, it is very good, and I highly recommend it. I want to see a drum that uses a mechanism like the roundhouse so it reloads itself. It'd be hard to engineer, like out of 3D printed stuff, but then again, I have that crazy revolver, and that's 3D printed, so... What are your thoughts on the IR? I have one, and I guess I'll still have to do a video on it, because I spent the money on the thing. I'm having a plan in the near future. I'm probably going to do, like, the 12 days of Wall Christmas, but I also plan on... It's either that or I want to do an advent calendar. Like, daily video, no matter what kind of thing to get people in the spirit of things. I might do both. I might do fun videos, Nerf-related, because I have so many things I should be talking about and doing, and blasters I could be talking about. But I want to get up to, like, 12 days of Wall Christmas, where I'm going to take a bunch of blasters, wrap them up, and then just, you know, have, like, a stack of blasters next to a tree, and, you know, peel it out, and unwrap it, and be like, oh, it's a Fortnite IR! Let's get some batteries in this beast and see what I can do, and do a review that way. I have plans for doing that. I've got a couple of days to see if those plans come to fruition. That's my idea right now, though. There's a good chance that'll happen. Do you think there will ever be a half-length dart? Yes, because there's already one. I believe the files are for sale on Etsy, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't done one because usually things like that need specialized hardware, and I hate messing with specialized hardware. WALCOM, why haven't you talked about the shotgun you ran off CO2? Yeah, I have it. The issue is that, obviously, when I first had that blaster, it was pink. I reprinted it in a different filament, and I got a goat hoof, so there's a gap in it. And I'd have to reprint that, and I tried once after the fact to reprint it, and something went awry, and then it got too cold. I had to move my printer inside. The printer that I have inside is not the same printer that I used to print out there. I'm gonna hopefully redo the belts, because I have the tensioning stuff that you can get for both the Y-axis and the X-axis, and then I have new belts. I'm gonna put all of that together, and if that thing prints good, then I'm gonna reprint that out and then do a video on it. The other reason why I haven't is because if I try to film that in my backyard, even with like rifle rounds, shotgun, it can clear the property. And it loud. It is 160 PSI with a really short barrel. And the last thing I want is the neighbors that in my, the Uramex shotgun video, last thing I want is for them to be like, they call the cops on you. And I don't want to deal with that. Like, it's not like the cops are going to show up and be like, what the hell's going on here? Like, dude, I'm in my backyard with this toy. And they're going to be like, okay, carry on. But my landlord's going to be like, dude, why are the cops here? Why are you getting the cops called on you? What are you doing? Well, it wasn't me. Well, that's not acceptable. You can't, you know what that makes me look like when you have the cops come over? Like, yeah, I understand. So it's like, as much as I would like to tell that person to just go pound sand, I unfortunately can't, because they could very easily make me lose this. I don't think that would be the case. I'm pretty sure my landlord would be like, yeah, go F that person. We don't care. They can go complain all they want. And I could go to the police station and, or, you know, call them up and be like, hey, if they get a call to blah, 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 complaining, it's because they're lunatics. Thank you. But that's not how the way the world works, unfortunately. So that was the other reason why that video has not come out yet. I had plans to film more of that. I actually have taken it both to Ryan Silverfox Industries' house and Dr. Flux's house to do videos, and it just never happened. I'm most likely going to reprint it and get the video out hopefully before Christmas. Drew asks what my favorite food is. Sushi. I could, God, really go for some sushi. Love it. Could eat it every day, every meal. I don't really have a favorite. I'm not a big fan of Tobiko, but I really haven't had sushi that I don't really like. Thinking of getting the Ultra Pharaoh for Christmas. Well, I did a review on it, so you can watch that and come to your own conclusions. WALCOM, which would you rather have on your team in a NERF war? Jason Bourne, James Bond, or John Wick? I mean, I think John Wick's the clearest example there. Bond doesn't always win. Jason Bourne also doesn't always win. John Wick pretty much always wins. Like, even when he loses, he pretty much wins. So, I would probably rather have John Wick. Hyper effective, too. FDL versus Bulwark? FDL. It's kind of like, you're like, it's really not comparable. The Bulwark is super cool, but the FDL is technically way better. Like, even if you're like, if they were both hitting the same FPS and everything like that, the FDL is way easier to aim with compared to the Bulwark. The Bulwark is like an amazing secondary. Like, that blaster is like, what? It's like that big, it's comfortable with shoulder, you can easily fit it on like a holster on your hip, like not a holster, but you have it on your hip, and unlike the FDL, it would be a full blaster, like you wouldn't have to worry about attaching a stock or anything to it. Very similar to the Griffin in that regard. But the FDL blows it out of the water with how many different things the FDL can do. I love the FDL simply because it's like, oh, I can 2-shot burst, 4-shot burst, full auto, have that all previously saved with specific FPS readings, like settings for all of them, at different rates of fire and everything like that. The FDL does it all. It's a really cool blaster. Is it worth the money? No, not at all. It's really not worth it. But damn if it isn't fun. And if you have money burning a hole in your pocket, I can't recommend it enough. Pretty much the most fun you can have in the hobby. My other main issue is that they're 3D printed, they cost hundreds of dollars, and if you drop it once, it's probably going to break. And that is very concerning on a blaster like that. That goes for all 3D printed ones, but it's like, if I drop my Bulwark and it broke, I'd be like, oh no, my Bulwark goes to print out another one. My FDL breaks, and I'm like, that's almost irreplaceable. Because if I reprinted the pieces, it wouldn't look right. I'd have to get printed pieces from FDL themselves. And God knows how long that would take because they're busy people. And then also my FDLs are both hydro dipped. So it would be next to impossible. It sucks. That's why it's like, oh, you have an FDL. Why are you so concerned with using the Dominator? Because I would not trust myself to use an FDL in a war. It's a cursed item at this point. Which blaster should I buy? A Thunder Blast? A Fortnite GL? You'll have probably more fun with Fortnite GL, but a Thunder Blast is like 1/5 the price and just as effective. Have you shot a real 50 BMG? Yes. I've shot a suppressed 50 BMG, which was super fun. And before you ask, yes, I've shot a 500. There's actually video of that on Instagram if you dig hard enough. And yes, I've shot 50 Action Express from a Desert Eagle, which I hated. Oh god, do I hate the Desert Eagle. Mostly because my hand just can't get comfortable around that grip the way I like to hold a pistol. Rather shoot the 500 even though that thing's ridiculous. Which would you rather carry into battle? The Lepus, Breaking Wind, or the Pro Mark II? I'd have to get a Pro Mark II, and it also depends on the FPS cap. Honestly, as a secondary or a sidearm, I think the Lepus is better than either of those. The Breaking Wind is kind of the wild card because it can do super powerful single shots and also shoot a whole bunch of different ammo types. But it also depends on like what's the war, what's the FPS cap. I could make a better example then. Like if I was using, let's assume the Lynx for whatever FPS cap 130, I'd rather have a Lepus as a sidearm because I could just draw the Lepus and go BEEP! All right, problem solved. Change out mag, get back to what I was doing. I like the idea of doing that. WALCOM, what is your favorite show that isn't anime? I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of shows. I'll tell you what I've been watching for the past like week, and that's Mario Party stuff. Zoomzyke, his channel. I've been not only watching his, I remembered it recently, like, oh, that guy did like the identifying luck in Mario Party thing. I wonder if he's done any more videos. Oh yeah, he does. And then I was like, oh, he does live streams. His live streams are really good, so I'm gonna watch those. And those are like 5 hours long, and I've watched a bunch of them. That's pretty much all I've been watching. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Haven't really watched shows. I don't like Kamen Rider Saber, so I haven't been watching Kamen Rider Saber. There's no Gundam that I want to see right now. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I could catch up on, but then I have to hunt it out, and usually with anime I have to watch the sub, which I can't, like, just pay attention to the sub. Like, oh, here's me watching anime subs, here's me watching every single other thing that I could possibly be doing. Oh, something exciting happens, okay, go back to what I was doing. That's how I like to do stuff. So, that's why I usually like, oh, if the anime's only available in subs or the dub is absolutely horrible, it's like, well, I guess I'll watch it sometime. But if it's like, hey, I can watch this, you know, show, and it's dubbed, and it's good. I used to watch a lot of Forged in Fire, you know, when I'm just working on stuff, because it's a nice show and it's creative, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm weird. Oh, somebody actually asked, have you watched Forged in Fire? That's funny. Yeah, I watch a lot of Forged in Fire. I haven't watched the latest season. Kind of waiting for it to go on sale on Amazon before I buy it. Turbine or Hyperfire? Are you going to mod it? If you're going to mod it, Hyperfire. If you're not going to mod it, Turbine. What is with the best filament to print NERF parts with? I'm not the person to ask. I don't know enough about 3D printing. The more expensive the filament, generally, the way better it is. I know Filamentium and like Protopasta and stuff like that. Like I printed out the Protopasta like bronze, and it was really nice. What's your favorite real steel gun? That's like an oxymoron, Alex. Is like, what's your favorite firearm? Is what you should be saying. I still want a Chiappa triple threat. The problem with that is it's like used car expensive. My next firearm purchase, I keep tossing up. I want to get a Keltec Sub 2000. That's been on the list for quite some time. I wanted to do a binary trigger Ruger 1022. The problem is that they're illegal in Washington, apparently. That kind of sucks. Will I move from Washington anytime soon? Probably not. So, guess that's never happening. Gun laws are dumb. So, I also want to get a PMR 30 because I've used my buddy Greg's and it was awesome, and they're reasonably, like, it's like $300 for one. There's a couple of things I want to get. I don't even have like a nice pump action shotgun, which is on the list as well. There's a good amount of things I'd like to get, but we'll see. It's kind of just depending. Like someday I might just go, hey, I have money to burn and I want to get a new firearm. Pick one up. Not gonna tell you what firearms I have because obviously that's not a good idea. But yeah. Do you ever quick shot? Yes, like literally all of my shots are quick shots, Clixy. I sleep with 5 pillows. Say what you wish. I sleep with more. I like my pillows. I can never have enough pillows. Dream car? You know, probably like a Tesla Model Y or something. I guess the new Jeeps they're planning on doing EVs. I'm done with combustion engines. I do like my Volt, so I picked up a Volt a couple of months back, 2017 Volt, and I really like it because it's an EV, but it's still got a generator on board that uses gasoline. So if I was like crazy prepper guy, not only can my car, you know, be used as a battery, but I can also use it as a generator using normal gasoline, and I can use both things effectively. Like, its gasoline range is ridiculous. It's like 400 miles on 9 gallons of gas. It's dumb. And that doesn't count the 60 miles of EV it has. Well, in winter it's more like 35. But I like my Volt. And there's only some minor annoyances in not having, like, I got a 2017, should have gotten a newer one, but obviously they're way more expensive. I don't have like wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, which is just suffering. I hate it. I have to plug in my phone. I actually just got in today, so I picked up the new phones. The reason why I could think like, oh, I can spend the money, like obviously this is on like I pay a certain amount a month to get it, but the reason why I'm like, I should get the new one because with the super nice camera, because I do that for a living. Probably a good idea to have one. Like just for like YouTube stories and Instagram and stuff like that, I should probably have a good one. So I did it. But like, I just got like the super setup where it's like, I got the magnetic thing and the case and the screen protector, and my phone is bulletproof now, man. Like nothing should be able to happen. It's like, oh, I need to charge my phone or plug it in for Android Auto. Boom, done. Love it. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Like, you know, except for the fact that it's an iPhone and I have to relearn the iPhone. Ooh, WALCOM should I get a rapid strike? If you're gonna mod it, sure. If you're not gonna mod it, I wouldn't bother. Turbine would be better. Is NERF better or worse than Dart Zone? NERF has way better designs. Dart Zone has way more power. Take that on what you will. I'm really curious to see what Dart Zone does in 2021. That's gonna be the make it or break it for me. If NERF doesn't put out something on par with the Infamous in 2021, and Dart Zone doesn't put out something that blows me away, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because Dart Zone has been known in the past to just kind of reshell stuff. Not that their reshells are bad, it's just they've been known to do it. But I don't know if we could like, oh, hey, we got 1 or 2 new blasters and everything else is kind of a reshell. I mean, NERF reshells a lot too, but I'm wondering if Dart Zone will use the momentum from 2020 to just dominate. But I'm also worried we're just going to see, oh, here's a slightly different Nexus Pro and a slightly different Aeon Pro. Or here's a Walmart version of the Dart Zone Pro Mark II. There's our new blasters for 2021. I would be very disappointed. But if NERF is like, oh, here's the 11th reshell of the Spectre and the 7th reshell of the whatever that's to Shockwave, I'd be like, oh my god, kill me. Here's another Strife reshell. No, NERF has to come out this year with one new thing that is, like, again, on par with, like, the Infamous, in my opinion. I'm expecting we'll probably finally see a rival backpack thing. I'm expecting that to come out. Will it happen? I don't know, but they're sitting on it. I'm also still expecting a double-barreled shotgun from NERF. I don't know why we haven't gotten that yet, but I'm assuming it will happen. Probably with trilogy shells, which would suck, but might still be a thing. Will we see a new ammo type? Possibly. I'm also still expecting us to get like they could do a barrel break in Ultra and I would be happy. Like literally just a barrel break that shoots Ultra darts. I'd be super happy with that. But we'll see. We'll see. Right now it's not looking great. Soon, Rex. Soon, Rex. We'll play. I want to see the Hornet remade. I like the Hornet a lot. I want a good Hornet. The Hornet is like, it's so capable of being like 150 FPS, 6-shot semi-auto with the option of doing a blast button. Like, if it was like, oh, it's like the NERF Roblox FPS, like, literally having something like the Hornet where it's like, kick, 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 and it's like just a hit scan 6-shot semi-auto with the option of like an alternate fire that just shotguns it, that would be awesome. Like that, it's like, it really ticks that feeling of playing a bunch of Unreal as a kid and being like, oh, I can do all the alt fire and also have the cool thing. But, will it happen? We'll see. Is the Talon Claw Bullpup good? Just get a Lynx. I'm sorry. It's just better to get a Lynx. When is NERF Hyper? For all we know, it's been canceled. I mean, if NERF is going to keep making stuff like this, why do you exist? I don't understand why this is a thing. Video on that soon. Is it horrible? Kinda. Can you complain? Not really. You have a favorite Pokemon? Yeah, it's Jigglypuff. Followed by Mawile, followed by Victini. That's my top 3. Do you like the crossbolt? Yes. Is the crossbolt worth getting in 2020? Not really. I was actually recently looking up the full auto kit for the crossbolt. There's a flywheel full auto kit for one. If you were to use only one stock blaster in a war, what would it be? Well, obviously the Dart Zone Pro. Wait, could you throw that and have it fire if it lands on the rod? No. No, it's a really stiff spring. Like, yeah. I don't know if I have a dart. Oh, hey, I do have dart. Never leave the bat cave without it, but let's see. Nope. But I gotta hand it to him. It's a nice fist pack. It didn't have this little ridge right there. Yeah, great NERF fist pack. One of the best. Although it should be mentioned that it's interesting that it has a spring in it, Luchathor, but the spring doesn't do anything. Like, it just makes it so you don't have to mechanically, like, it and then pull the rod back out. That's all it does. I'm actually surprised they even went that far. Favorite Kamen Rider? Oh, this one. I have this one too. I just need to get stands for him. No! Oh, is the Esper a good blaster for a beginner? Kinda. I think the Esper, if you can get one for cheap, sure. It's definitely fun. I really like the Esper. I saw somebody recently did a Esper Caliburn hybrid, which I thought was really good. And I would honestly build one because I really like the rubber band style. But is it good for a beginner? Not really. You're still better off getting a Lynx. The NERF Ultra Amp, Lucius, it is a Ultra Strife. There you go. Now you're caught up. It's going okay, Nicholas. How about you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Have a good night, Miguel. People who work full-time jobs, let's make a double-barreled shotgun. The millionaire clowns of Howard. Let's clip and glue old bastards together. Yeah, that's pretty good. Should Nerf bring back Vortex? Vortex is dead, man. Just accept it. Vortex is dead. There's no reason to bring it back. Rival is pretty much a better Vortex. How's your MA40 doing? Bill, I have to reprint the cage on it, and I have to redo the belts on my Ender 3, which is the only printer I can bring inside because it's way smaller than the CR10, and I don't have a space for the CR10. Like, I have a little folding table that I can set the Ender 3 on. The CR10 won't fit on that. Maybe if I had like a card table or something for the Ender 3. But anyway, or the CR10. But anyway, I just have to redo the belts and I'll reprint a cage and get that out there. Well, welcome back to the fold, 99 Square. Still hate the devs of Nerf FPS. I hate is a strong word. I have talked to the developer. We'll see what happens with tonight's stream. Because if it goes anything like the last one, my God, it will be funny. I do know that like the people who did the things to me last time are no longer there, which is great. That shouldn't have ever happened. Could you imagine if like Shroud was playing freaking Escape from Tarkov and one of the developers was like, man, Shroud's playing on this map on this server with these people? I don't like that. I'm gonna end the raid prematurely. Like, you think Shroud would be like, okay, that's cool. No, he'd probably like immediately like just slam the developer. Like, no, you don't do that. And a lot of people would be pissed about something like that. It's just not something you do. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not something, especially when it's like, I made a server, they give you the option of making your own server, they joined that server and then took control of my server, which is unacceptable. Especially without asking. It's horrible. Do you know what the FPS was on the Breaking Wind and the Rail Cleaner? Rail Cleaner, I haven't measured FPS, but it's hitting above Elite Standard, almost rival ranges with an angle. So, it's under 90. It's safe to call it like 90 FPS. The Breaking Wind is definitely around like 70, 80. Maybe less, actually more like 60, 70. With a single Mega Dart, it was, I think 77. And with a single Elite Dart, it was about 100. With a Sniper Barrel, it was 166 was the highest I got. Thank you, Atticus. I shouldn't encounter hackers, Dank. It's like, we only have, oh wow, 131 people. That's actually quite a bit. But hopefully we don't have that happen. I mean, I'm fine with, you know, lots of things, like, especially it's like, they were trying to give me, like, hey, take all these levels and stuff. Well, I wish they would have just asked. Because, like, let me play the game on my own terms and everything like that, and then when I start to get bored and want to show off new things, then yeah, I would have worked with them, but that didn't happen. I also wouldn't have wanted to get, like, temporary levels and stuff like that, because then it's like, oh, I just played the game for 3 hours and didn't unlock anything new. I'm actually kind of happy I'm, like, level 40-something, because that gave me access to stuff I didn't have before that I could show off. IFEEK, MA40 is way better than a Raven. If you're worried about the length of the MA40, just cut it in half. And then stick batteries somewhere on it. Do you know if the Rapid Red Mag is being re-released? Wasn't there something that came out recently that used a Rapid Red Mag but blue? WALCOM may be going. I could have swore there's something recently that had the Rapid Red Mag again. Anybody? I could have swore there was something. Not yet, Jason. I was told last week it would be 10 to 14 days. We'll see. You think it's the best? Come on, guys. It's Blaster. They're not guns. They're blasters. This is a blaster. Call them blasters. Using Nerf FPS. That game's not even remotely balanced, so there's no Like, what is the Percy's with, like, a light spring mod, dumps, and with 250 round hopper, can peg you from across the entire map with, like, shooting 32 darts a second. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the game's not balanced. It needs so much work to become balanced, and I think that goes against the thesis of the game, which is to get you to spend money to buy more stuff. Turbo Advance or Crusher. Both have the same issue, where they're not really all that moddable. The Crusher is a lot more fun. And I think in the long term, the Crusher, as long as it doesn't break, would be better because you can get like 100 round chains, which you can't do with the Turbo Advance. The Turbo Advance has the problem where it's like, oh, it's a 40 dart drum, but you get 20 shots and then you awkwardly switch between them. That's not very good in my opinion. If I wanted to use something like the Turbo Advance, I'd rather use the Villainator from Dart Zone, Adventure Force. The Crusher has the ability to use chains, which it works well. So that's a hard one. I would probably go with Crusher, but every single time I prime that thing, I'm worried it's gonna break. I haven't broke mine yet, but every single time I worry about it. H Young. What was my first Nerf blaster? I believe it was a Supermax 1500, the original one. Thoughts on the Halo Bulldog blaster? Garbage. Looks cool. It's garbage. It's just another shockwave. I'm tired of it. Also, the light spring being applied to flyers is a glitch that was discovered. It's been in the game for like 2 months, I think. If I get a rival Prometheus, should I do Ezreal Dream? I don't know. You do whatever you want, buddy. How old am I? I'm in my 30s. That's oddly satisfying. Can I shoot a dart like that? Right. Really? You see it sucking back in? Bam! There we go. Drop a like for the inevitable just destruction of the uppercut. Oh, why? Why do you exist? What would you like to see from the Halo line? Oh god, I don't know. I haven't played Halo in so long. How's Catcom doing? You mean the Hasbro warranty cat? He is chilling on a cardboard box, flipping his tail, being a cute cat. What are your thoughts on the Dorado? Can't wait to do that video because Hasbro ripped me off. And I'm going to claim that till the cows come home because I did it several months before them and people are going to be like, well, obviously their production cycles, blah, blah. I don't care. They ripped me off. That's my headcanon, and until it's proven otherwise, that's what it's going to be. Plus, it'll be funnier that way. Have you ever dual-wielded 2 Flip Furies? I have like 7 of them now. So, have I dual-wielded them personally? No, but like I have dual-wielded strong arms because they have a little claw on the bottom that you can use to prime each blaster. Will the community ever fully move on to Hasbro? I mean, if Hasbro doesn't put out anything good, I don't think the community will ever do it because there's always going to be somebody who's like, man, I really like the Fortnite DG and I'm going to make it good. And then you get somebody like Dr. Flux who's like, I really broke the Fortnite DG and I hate it more than anything. And I'm going to make it my life's mission to make that blaster better. And he did. He made the, what do you call that thingy? His Tommy gun build. It was pretty cool. You should check it out. Should I mode the invader? What kind of question is that, guy? Like, should I mode it? I mean, that's up to you. Should you? You do whatever you do. Like, come on. Think these through. You can do it. I believe in you. Nerf Fortnite clip and Elite Dart refill was where the rapid meds. Thank you, Toothless. Thank you. I know I have seen one somewhere. And it was blue, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, WALCOM, what would you? Well, that answers that question. If you glitch mod a 14 kilogram spring into a Nemesis, it turns into a 100 round DMR. Well, that's different. Do you think you should the NERF Ultra 5 be modified to be a Talon mag compatible? I believe I saw somebody do that recently. You definitely could. Should it? Debatable. Probably get a decent amount of power out of it. And that's just one of those questions where it's like, is it worth doing? Not really. Do you want to do it? Yeah, then do it. Hey Walcom, what starter Pokemon would you have from Gem 1? Squirtle, probably. I believe when I first played it, I had Charmander. But I think because he's a dragon, and when you're like 9 years old, dragons are cool. The gentleman in me would be Squirtle, because Squirtle turns into a turtle with cannons on its back. And there's few things that are cooler than the one Pokemon that has cannons on it. Like, not even like, oh, it's a thing that shoots a cannon-like thing. No, it's like literal metal gun barrels sticking out of a turtle's back. And it looks cool. So, Blastoise all the way. What was that thing from like the early on in Pokemon where like Ghastly fused like the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur together? Maybe that was just a fever dream. Pokemon's weird, man. Have a good night, No Money. No Money. Nominee. Can you just acknowledge how expensive darts were in the early days? Yes, they were expensive. They're dumb. That's why I'm so glad that Dart Zones, like the first thing they did was revolutionize the dart. They're not perfect, but they're pretty darn good. Good job on making the Ultra Dero. Thank you, Lucius. I'm still quite happy with that. Getting kind of ready to get into epic gamer mode. What is a good secondary for non-dominant hand? The Lepus. Best secondary in your opinion? Again, I'm kind of gonna go for the Lepus. It's just kind of like, it's tiny, it's powerful, mag-fed, and it shoots really dumb fast. If you were gonna make a commercial Nerf shotgun, what would it be like design-wise? So you take one sledge fire, then you take another sledge fire, and you put them next to each other, and then you just, where the triggers are, you just move those back, and make a new grip, so you can still have the same plunger designs, and the same thing, just in this way, and it's just like a full stocked shotgun, or an N-Strike Elite barrel break, like an actual Elite version. I swear to God, if I get Monkey Pod and I get an Elite 2.0 barrel break, I will blow it up on camera. It's never gonna happen, but I would do it. I would pack the sucker full of Tannerite, take it out to a quarry, and make it non-exist anymore. I would be that bad. I hope Elite 2.0 doesn't come back. I really do hope like Elite 2.0 is done, or they're just done doing Elite in general, and Elite 2.0 is now the budget line, and they can focus on like some other Nerf line to do like actual good stuff. Ooh. I mean, the Dorado isn't out, so I don't know. They're completely different blasters, Elijah. I mean, I think the Dorado's out overseas, but yeah, I don't have one, so I don't know. Ooh. All right, well, I think this is about time that we start doing Robloxy thingies. My mouse went to sleep. I haven't touched it in so long. Oh, all right. Let me start to get this going. I gotta... Did I not have... Do I have multiple? No? Wow, good job, Walcom. You had a thing going where you totally had the Robloxy thingy open, and then you closed it, because people started talking about other things. Boom. Thunderstrike 10? No, I believe that's a stupidly rare blaster. Would like to get my hands on one. I have a Thunderstrike 20, but not the 10. That would be something I'd like to get my hands on eventually, Samuel. Although I don't have, I think the hoses for them all disintegrated. So I'm gonna post the link in the producer chat in case any of the producers want to get in. So we're gonna give them a couple of minutes to figure that out, and then I'm gonna post it in the chat and update the YouTube description, and then we'll start playing. Can you do a review on the Tri-Strike? I'm pretty sure I've done a review of the Tri-Strike, because I definitely had one when it first came out. It was a slam fire sniper rifle. It was super weird. I mean, Mike, it is a really good blaster. Highly recommend it. So I will post a link to join. Oh my god, people joining the Discord. Oh, come on, I don't want to rant, guys. I really don't. But like, it says you write something multiple times and nobody reads it. Like, if you join the Discord server, it is very easy to actually get into the server. There's not only a message that tags you saying, hey, go here to join the server, but then there's one other channel that you can access that's called request permissions. And the first thing it says, to join the server, you must do this. And then it gives a little explanation of what the channel for. It's literally a sentence long. And then it says, do not post in here for any other reason. Multiple people post in it. And it's like, why? I don't want to have to ban new people, but like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's kind of like its own filter. Like, I would love to help you out, but it's a filter, man. Like, if you can't do this one simple thing, I don't think you're capable of doing anything else. Like, it's like the basic thing. Like, caution hot. And then you drink it, you're like, oh, it was hot, it burned me, I'm gonna sue you. Like, it's that level of... Oh. Hey, Ian. Well, thanks for coming out. We're about to do some dumb game things. Should be great. Alrighty. Gonna go back. Ah, there's one person playing in there, and it is, who is it? Boomstick. Alright. Alright, we're gonna put the link in the description of the video, and then I'll put it in the chat. And then I'm gonna join it. And then we're gonna go to that. I'm gonna make sure I can get this set up, and then I'll transition it over, and we're gonna play some video games, which we're playing the NERF one because it's NERF related. I don't care about whatever other game. It doesn't matter because it's not NERF. The only reason why I play this is because it's NERF, and it can be fun with friends. That's why we play it. Make sense? Okay. So nobody should be recommending me, hey, you should be playing blah, 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 because it's better. I don't care, because it's not NERF, probably. We should be playing NERF Arena Blast, but not only would people get destroyed, but also it's, like, really hard to get working for most people. This is, like, I literally click on a thing. I really wish this was, like, the best game ever. Like, I would love for this game to actually be, like, super good, because I would play it all the time, and I could play it with all of you. But we'll see how long I can last. So let's go over. It's NERF or nothing. I don't know if that's exactly the sentiment, but we'll start playing the video game as I figure out how to actually game. Let me know if it works. Oh. See, the hit detection, like, I can't like trust the, oh, jeez. I can't trust, like, my shots half the time. Oh no, is this Nuketown? It's like a worse Nuketown, Yackers. You're not wrong. I got spawn swapped pretty hard right there. Oh my god. Why do I feel like Something's weird here. Like, I feel like I'm not running at 60 FPS. Like, I'm getting, like, a lot of screen tearing. It's gonna be harder for you guys to see it. Oh, maybe... I think there is a... Is there a, There's a VR mode, which would be fun. Is there no way... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe there is... I have to hit menu. Options... Why is my FOV 0? It should be 105. I think that's what was bothering me. Did that work? Let's hope that works. We're going to turn blur off. And hopefully that should be good. My global KDR is 1.75. That's not good enough. Well, I got somebody, but no. Michael, it's WALCOM XLS, but I wouldn't bother because, like, I'm not going to be paying. I don't play Roblox outside of this. Like, I might play if I see, like, Brett playing on a stream and I can find the game. But, like, I'm not a Robloxer. Still, like, I'm getting some screen tearing. It feels really weird compared to the last time I played. Should be just hip firing. No, it doesn't. It actually shoots too. Or at least it used to. Yeah, it's shooting too. But it has a 12-round mag. So let's just assume it's a doubled up Atlas. I should just, like, get in here. Stay away from all the boys. I am a shotgun sniper. I snipe with a shotgun. Oh, somebody came up behind me. My wife liked it, Ortiz, but I didn't watch it. My favorite retired MLG gamer. Hey, Alex, nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. This is really... I don't know if you guys can see the screen tearing. It is really bad. Like, it is actually... I mean, that's good. It's a handicap, because otherwise I would just dominate this game on a stick until some kid shows up with his absolutely overpowered Perseus. I'm not even saying what I have right now is balanced, because I'm basically sniping with an Atlas, but... What even hit me? What's the ping like? I mean, I am streaming. 116. Alright. Let's give them all the handicaps. Oh, man, the dude behind me that almost just got me killed. That is some serious lag, my dudes. That was some genuine can of lag right there. Should just be hip firing. Okay. No, I got teammates behind me, so they shouldn't be responding. I don't actually play team games that much. See, that's ridiculous. Whatever that was right there that just... Like, it looks like a strike if it wasn't one. It was like, oh, the whole window is suddenly just nothing but rounds from across the map. Like, maybe that shouldn't be a thing. Just maybe. I feel like the distances of almost every single full auto should be drastically cut down, but, like, the fire speed on this should be dropped extensively. Like, even the thing I'm doing is like an Atlas with like a 14 kilogram spring, which is cool. Like, as a thing, it's fun, but it should, like, have half the fire rate. Like, I think fire rate is, like, the one thing I think the developer could definitely tone down. God. I'd love to see, like, how I'm dying, because it's like, I saw 2 shots and I backed away from the window and I was dead. See? Like, I go boop, and I'm dead instantly. It's like... Is that really? Because, like, I could play pretty much any other shooter and that wouldn't happen. We need a good old warm-up. Still went positive, but not by enough. I just got an ad in chat for a mug that I bought. Hey, buddy, cheers to that! Do TDM on Dust. Well, that's what I'd like to do. Looks like people want Jim, though. The vote has been cast. It will be Jim. Roblox servers aren't very good. It would be nice if they were better. I just want to know what this, like, screen tearing I have going on is. It's really bad. There we go. I'm sure I hit that guy. Like, that thing is full on. Look at that. Like, you cannot tell me that is balanced. No wonder I keep dying. Like, that was a full auto that was basically hit scan. Like, come on, man. Maybe if it fired at, like, half the speed, that would be okay. Or it had, like, a 12-round mag. But that was dumb. Like, no wonder I keep just getting obliterated from across the map. Like, this is stupidly hard to aim. It is very wiggly. I don't know if you can see how much it's, like, going up and down. And there's the thing right there that I'm, like, the Percy's that kills you from across the map. I'm doing nothing, but blue is getting destroyed. Like, I think full autos in this game are definitely borked. Like, if you want to have something like that, that's fine. But it should be, like, half the distance. Well, there's nothing for me to kill. Sorry, Epic. Maybe you can't shoot through the railing? I'm not sure. See, that right there is ridiculous. Like, you could see that full auto. Like, that is dumb. I have an FDL3 and in real life it wouldn't even do that. There's no FPS cap on this war, man. It's so OP. Also, people are using, like, combustion-powered Percys. It was ridiculous. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh! Oh! I should turn on the built-in gamer. I'm gonna die. Oh, there we go, from across. I just realized there's no reticle. I have the monitor one built in, though, I could be doing. Actually, I have a Hera, don't I? How is this thing like this? You know what? That is pretty brutal. I should actually try to use this. I don't feel like it's even nearly as consistent. I'm sorry, Blue. You guys are getting just dumped on. I feel like I should switch teams. Like, so, I guess I got tagged by, like, a Magnus right there? That's fine. Let's, try the Hera. Yeah, I don't feel like that's OP. I think that's okay. I definitely think, like, Rival shouldn't be as accurate as it is either. I did a thing. Because I'm sniping, this would never happen. Like, you could definitely make an Atlas hit that hard, probably, but it would be way slower. And I don't really... Like, I can't hit crap with that. Not that I'm supposed to. Like, that's fine. Besides the fact that it goes pretty much in a straight arc, I think the Hera seems fine. It's really like the Perseus and stuff that is just way too powerful. Like, the Perseus is dumb. That should not be a thing. It should be like a flamethrower, not a frickin'... What is the word I'm looking for? The, like a minigun. Like, it's like a 50 cal minigun. It's ridiculous. Yes, Homely, we know. No, you can use whatever you want, Luke. I don't care. I don't take this game personally. It's not well designed. I bring it up because it should be balanced. Uh-oh. Wow, how long does that take to reload, game? That was like 8 seconds and still didn't finish. Yeah, I can't hip fire at all because of this screen tearing going on. It's really bad. Yeah, I can't hit anything. Oh well. Usually I'm good at this one, but I don't think I'm even going to remotely get close. I can't hit anything. Usually I hip fire. See, we can do, like, real gamer time. God, I shouldn't have peeked back around when he saw me. I should have just left. I saw the shots coming around. That was, like, pure luck. See, like, that right there is way too powerful. That was, like, not even, like, the big boy one. Hey, I got him in the head. It's going pretty good, Jeffrey. Joffrey. Oh, I got... My headshot didn't count, apparently. Oh, jeez. I don't want to look at the scoreboards. What just happened right there? Ding! I saw the shots. Jalen, you should know. There's a link in the description. Got him. Rapid strike, so full auto. I'm gonna get... Ah, we got second. We can do better. We can do better. Oh. Well, everybody likes human versus zombies. I've cooled off on it a little bit. Ooh. Breaking wind plus sniper barrel plus knuckle guard. That would be really cool to have a knuckle guard on that. It could be done too. Like there's a piece. Yeah. Ooh, I kind of want that now. We are a human. Maybe it's just because I'm playing this like on an ultra wide, and I don't think anybody else is playing this on an ultra wide. It's weird though, because I played this the other night with Brett, and it seemed fine there. Hey, I got a random hit. Sorry, Evo. Oh, I didn't pick up ammo, and it's probably all gone now, huh? Well, oh, wait. Oh, oh. I collected twice? I did collect it twice. Heck yeah. All right, now we in business. Except for the obviously huge lag. This is a pretty terrible map for the zombies. They pretty much don't have any hope. To the left! They're coming from the left! Now we do it on the right. We got the middle. Push him, Toothless! Alright, how we doing on the right? Still good? Got another 2 minutes, guys! Come on, we can do this! How we looking on the left? Looks like we lost someone. We're good on the left? Yeah, most of the time they get close. It's not because of their skill, it's because of the lag. Let's do a tactical reload here. We got a big push coming up on the left. Big push on the left. How we doing on the right? 30 seconds. I've got to reload boomstick. Oh no. That was really laggy. 15 seconds, guys! Middle, middle, middle! 4 seconds! There we go. Good job, humans! Excellent work! Oh, can you do a review on the deploy? I've done a tag back on the deploy. I think Hasbro told Culp to make that fort video. I don't think so. I think that was the maybe he was told by the one the guy who made that, the blaster boards. I don't know, maybe he just wanted to do it. I mean, they're fun. I wish I could get better videos off that, but my video on the blaster boards did horribly. I feel bad about that because I had like $1,000 worth. If I do actually get to the compound portion, Brian, I don't think we should be going this way. I don't think we should be hunting. I think we should find a place to like kick back and like, I guess right now it's okay, but we should definitely be trying to like put ourselves up somewhere. Ooh, I like the idea of in here because there's only the two. Oh, you know what? You know what? Bridge. There's 2 entrances. There's no way. Yeah. Yeah, bridge. Bridge is where it's at, boys. Bridge is where it's at. Let's just hold the bridge. And if we have to fall back, we'll fall back into that room. But long sight lines and 2 choke points. Yeah. This is where it's at, everybody. I'm a little worried about the fact they apparently have a spawn right there. Yeah. Alright. It's totally bridge boy time. Where are my bridge boys at? Come on. And if we absolutely have to scatter, we can go off the bridge. This is OP. We can't lose. I say we can't lose. Oh god, we're losing. There's a lot of zombie. Regroup! It bothers the hell out of me. This is called dust when it's clearly D-Aztec. Fall back! Oh god, it's so laggy. Oh, it's so laggy! That wasn't even fun! That was so laggy! I like, literally it pauses and then I'm dead. Most of that is just the lag, unfortunately. Yeah, Preston, I don't know. I don't know anything about Roblox. And I'm not messing with friends list things. You know what I'll do? I don't mind gun game just because it's a little bit more balanced, but it's also like you really have to just get lucky with the spawns. I haven't done any Icon series because they've all been terrible. I would like to get my hands on like the long shot and stuff like that, but I don't want to pay full price. If I could get every Icon Blaster release for like $100, I'd spend the money right now in box. But other than that, no. Ugh. Hey Dank, don't ever do that. Thank you. I can't even get... Spawn in and get... it's horrible. I'm still stuck on this jolt. I'm never gonna leave. It's always gonna be a jolt boy time. Like, I hear people already have Percy. Yeah, there's already 7 kills. I can't even... Oh, thank God, that lag. And then immediately dropped. They're all pretty bad as far as I know. I cannot see crap. Oh, come on, dude. Thank God. Nope, it took that kill from me. I guess slow and steady wins the race. I don't think we're going to be winning any race. Yeah, it's already at 15. We don't even have a chance. This sucks. Yep. Preston, I'll do a video on it soon. Just a heads up, asking what my opinion is on a blaster is like the worst thing, because like there's really not a whole lot I can say if I've already done a video, because then I'd just be regurgitating the video and you could just watch the video. And if it's a different product, it's like I will do a review on it, so like it's not a good idea. Like, what's your opinion on X? It's like really lame, like low fry. Like, I want to ask a question for the sake of asking a question kind of question. You could ask, like, what do you consider, like, the practical implications of the uppercut when it comes to blank? As an HVZ sidearm. Then I could have something with that. You know, that'd be interesting. Man, we really sucked up this one. Where am I even hitting with this thing? Yeah. Oh well. Have a good night, Michael. I apparently hit... No, I didn't. See, it's like it's lagging so bad I'm not even getting the tags that I'm supposed to be getting. Oh boy. Guess it doesn't matter though, because the people who are winning have more lag than I do. Higher ping. I mean, Thanksgiving's a week away, but yeah, thanks for the well wishes, everyone. I guess it's just one person. Like, free-for-all could be fun. I don't think we've done a free-for-all yet, have we? I mean, gun game's kind of a free-for-all. Team deathmatch is kind of bad just because, like, it's just so easy for one person to have a Perseus and just stand in spot and wipe down an entire team. Yep. Okay, there we go. Not the most accurate of blasters, but we'll take it. Oof. Oof. That was far away. You wouldn't be able to prime it, Harrison, and it would just break. So, that's like, man, what do you think of like a Caliburn or Lynx with like 40,000 kilograms of spring? Like, it wouldn't even exist. So, what's the point? Let's be reasonable. It would function about like how this works. As in, it's a laser beam from across the map. What did somebody spawn behind me? I guess so. I'm using an Atlas with apparently a 14 kilogram spring. Man, these random deaths are no bueno. Yeah, the Longshot Auto Prime kit is only rated for like, I think, 14 kilograms. It is significantly weaker than the Human. Yeah, let's just try some hip firing again, see if we can't do something. Yeah, we got a double tag right there. Oh, I got tagged. Yeah, I don't think I have that Galliard. Hey, I got someone! I should try one of the sniper rifles. I actually have not. I just don't really want to waste the money on all the stuff. Ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. Don't see me. Don't you see me? How am I not hitting P? I just got a double tag. I just got 2 double tags. What the heck? We're going in! We're going in hot! I'm getting shot at from behind. Damn it, Steve! I'm getting shot at from behind. Maybe I can nope. I guess we're gonna go this way. Maybe. There's nobody up here. Oh! Boomstick got sniped by an Atlas. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, come on, game. Where's my cheater vision? Do I have a cheater vision? I might not have cheater vision. Crosshair. Plus. There we go. Let's see if that helps. Cheater vision. You know what? It actually kind of does, but I don't think it's actually gonna matter. I don't know, chat. On a scale of 1 to F, how bad is it that I have a crosshair on my screen now? You guys can't see it, but I totally have a crosshair on my screen. What is that? I'm literally sniping! We got second. Agortov got first. But now we're cheating. Do you have some mecha what? Man-made submarines. I don't what that's different. Have a good night, Jalen. Yeah, so I can't really show it, but my monitor has the built-in gamer mode. Which might actually help with the jolt. Crosshair, let's do red. I think red would be better. Dink, you really should have just asked before that, because I don't think now I'm going to use it. Is that some of that temporary money? Gosh darn it. Oh. Oh. Ah. Flippy. Oh, get flipped on, Jason. Get absolutely flipped on. Ah. You should have let me switch weapons there. Hey, Antonio. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Oh, you're still alive? Okay. Game. Like, oh, these bodies need to, like, vaporize or something when they're tagged out. Because that was, Was I shooting a body there? Oh. Crosshair never left. Aw, what even killed me? I was like, what? I was doing the thing. From behind. Steve got me from behind once again. Oh, oh. What is this? Nemesis? Are you... What?! Are you kidding me, game?! Aw, nicely done, Pan. Nicely done, Panda. Alright, well, we're sucking it up pretty hard right now. Got him. Oh. Oh, that was such a good spree right there. Oh. What's all the effing? Let's try, what is rock? Oh, that's that one. You know what? I'm fine with crossroads. Seems like everybody wants crossroads. Should plug it in, Joffrey. If you use FPS Unlocker, you can get higher frames. That actually might help, because I'm guessing my 144 hertz monitor doesn't like the 60 whatever it can do. Is Roblox locked at 60? Maybe that's why I'm getting this like blurry super sampling. Oh, okay. I see a potential target. There we go. Ah, panda! Hey, Miles! Uh-oh. Okay. I apparently hit another person I wasn't even aiming at. Can I sprint backwards? Is that a thing? Oh, not being able to swap when you're empty goes against all of my gamer sensibilities. Oh, 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 God. Oh, no. Oh, man! Oh, 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 oh! Get the camera! Mom! Oh, oh, oh! I'm a monster! Oh, come on, wrestler! Literally spawned right there looking at me. Oh, oh, man, I got snipped. Monster kill. Alright, well, I should have known that was coming because they shot me the first time. This little corner camping thingy that I was literally just doing. But I'm not using a snipper rifle, I'm using a shotgun. Well, that was not good. Oh, oh, who do you think you are, Miguel? Oh, I'm being... By the time you hear it, it's too late. Oh, no! No, Jace! Why? You were dead! Oh, sucks to be you, Cool Banana. Yackers, I wouldn't... it's a game. It is somewhat entertaining. I wouldn't really call it playable. It's a thing. Oh, nice shot, Algaroth. What? He respawned right behind me. He respawned right behind me. Oh my god, give me somebody to tag! Are you joking? Oh no, I'm at one tag away. I'm gonna lose before I respawn. There's nope. Oh no! Oh no, it's over! It's over! Oh, it's just most tags, okay. I thought it was to 30. Ooh, nice shot, Memes Dank. Oh, I really asked for that one. I dropped down in front of somebody. I'm using an Atlas comedy class, because it is a shotgun, and I only use shotguns. Well, you got me, Cool Banana. Oh, I shot too. I don't know what happened to that last shot. Alright. No! 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 Oh, ha ha! This is apparently a hot spawn. Can we reload before we die? Oh my god, Cool Banana, I would be so pissed. Oh, if you saw that. Oh. I believe people have been working on one, Harrison. I've seen it pop up a couple of times. I know, like, Hawkeye was working on one for a while. Let's see if we can be Mr. Mosquito. No, you didn't see. Oh, thank God, whoever was that. Oh, nicely done, Toothless! Oh my god, why? Yeah! I wanted a poorly balanced children's game. Yeah. I've played this game on Roblox. I guess we're doing HBZ. Actually, I guess, what do we got? Springer. Where is, Special? Shell Strike. Yes. Lows. Modify. Mod. Oh, I didn't get a chance to add a mod to it. Alright. Infinite? So is this thing, like, what is actually the good point of... Oh! You know what? I could get used to this with a better spring. I'm sure this thing's OP as hell. Because this is the only thing that shoots, like, there's no trilogy in the game, I'm guessing, right? Are they spawning? Can they spawn on this island too? I have a 12 kilogram, you know, shell strike, but it is very difficult to use. It is way slower of a shot than this thing. I know I got some bridge boys behind me. Oh. Oh, what even damaged me? I'm just literally trying to get used to this blaster. Which is pointless, because I'm going to have to get reused to it in a little bit. I'm coming, Boomstick! What are we doing, boy? Bridge boys, where we at? Now we island boys now. We must protect the Boomstick. He's the key to saving the kingdom. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, who just went down? There's zombos. Oh no. Bridge boys, this is it. Oh god, they can respawn. Way too close. Oh. So do other players block shots? It certainly seems like if somebody's in front of me, my shots don't actually do anything. Did you just see that? Where did my health go? What is even killing me? This is ridiculous. Like, how does this game even... I die instantly, but can't kill anybody even on, like, standing point blank. How's WALCOM doing? She works in the mornings. I believe I'm probably making too much noise and she's trying to get to sleep. Means it's gonna be a long night. Alright, let's underbarrel? Yes. And yes. Metal plunger? That's not a thing. Wait, Stefan Dart seems like a... Oh, that's just more accuracy. Interesting. The freaking Shell Strike doesn't even have an underbarrel. Are we doing zombies again? Oh, wow, I don't think I've actually seen this map before. This is like a... What's that map from, like, the first Call of Duty 4? Oh, I'm dead. Yep. It's that dude Aldor's parkour gym. Does he have like 2-story buildings like that? Because that would be sick AF. Oh, hey, Barrett's in here. We're just gonna lead people around in circles because people want to. Oh, hey. Kind of cool. Oh, I can't get up there like that? Just trying to break game now. Oh, there we go. Now I can get up there. Can you stand up? Oh. Come on. Stand up, Steve! No! But it is possible! Hold on. Alright. There we go. Alright. They just come up and knot my ankles. This kind of sucks. Like, hey, unfortunately can't do a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this thing. Oh yeah, that was pretty rad. See, like right there. I just lost 400 health instantly. Like, they weren't even close to me. God, this starts lag. I just took damage. Like, it's so bad. Oh no. Yeah, that was rough. Aldous' gym isn't that tall, but it's close. Is that what the map actually is? Is it literally like Aldous' gym? Because that would be cool. I'm all for TDM on Dust. Come on, TDM boys. Yeah, good old TDM boys. You gonna let this happen, zombie boys? Zomboys? Yep, you're gonna take it. I don't think we're playing on the map I wanted to play on, though. Oh, well. Alright. Now I get to actually see how this works in PvP. You know, this is a really fun weapon if it would frickin' hit something. Am I just too far away? Holy crap! I got full autos whizzing over my head and I can't hit them with the shell strike. Alright, well. Oof. Yeah, see, whatever Jason has is just completely overpowered. As I just randomly headshot that duder. Time to help zombies? I think you're in the wrong game. Ooh. What was it you just tagged me out with? That was a clean hit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just a dirty, filthy, greasy monkey of a man. Child. Was that a sniper? Like, he hit me pretty clean. This game has the Titan. What do you even use that for? Can you put absolvers on it? Oh! Yeah, I think these full autos need to be toned down a smidge. And the fire rate on whatever, like, ungodly hell thing I'm using needs to be toned down. Like, I'm all fine for it, like, being this, like, oh, it can fire 2 shots that far, but it definitely needs to be like, kerchunk, 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 and my guy should be complaining about tennis elbow after about a minute. Got him! Uh-oh! You wanna frickin' go? I'd love to actually use this thing. Oh! I actually used the thing! Yeah, that's really effective. Well, I got him, but he got me. But I got a headshot. Makes me superior. Because I totally aimed for it and wasn't just spamming a shotgun at range. Which, to be fair, this is exactly how I would nerf if I could. Hey, Kale! Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Welcome to your first stream. We do these every Saturday night. Alright, we're gonna reload, and we're gonna just jump around the corner and Shrek him. And by Shrek him, I mean miss every single shot, because we're trying to hit him with something that's pretty much RNG. Alright. Going in. Got Shell Strike Brett. Ugh. Oh. That didn't work at all. That did not work. We did not accomplish anything. Going again. Oh! We won. We won too hard. How do you get mod status? Yeah, you PayPal me $100. You get mod status. Link is in the description of the video. Oh, it's 200 bucks? Wow. I guess inflation is the thing. Come on, deathmatch boys. Come on, deathmatch boys. Yeah, come on. Zomboys, you gonna take this? Oh, it's close. Who's gonna beat it up? Oh, it's team deathmatch, boys. Alrighty. Going in tactical. Does the laser... No, the laser isn't... Does... I don't... Can you actually see the laser? Does it give away, like, my position or anything like that? Well, that sucked. That spread was not as big as I thought it would be. You could also challenge Homely to melee comp. I legit would never want to do that. That man is a fucking giant. He would demolish me. Like, holy crap. It wouldn't even be fun. He's just a mountain of a man. Oh! Oh, no! Oh! Eh! 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 Alright, so spread on the Shell Strike needs to be way better. Like, it needs to be way worse. Oh, it was somebody behind me. Well, thank you, Damien. Congratulations. That's way higher than mine. I'd probably only be like level 20 something had it not been for a mod screwing up my account. Suck it, Brett! Oh, Panda spawned behind me. Yes, Comedy, I have. You should check like my Facebook page and stuff like that, because I always post about that stuff. And I think it's an Ultra Strife. Guys, if something happens in the hobby, I know about it, okay? I was actually the first person to share the post that got that. It was at 5 o'clock in the morning for me. I would have done a video, but Papa Hasbro doesn't like that. Wow! Look at all that! All those people! The Atlas knows no limits. Nicely done, memes. Alright. See, how come that didn't hit? Like, half the time the spread is too thick. Or too thin. And then that time it was like, nope, not good enough. Oh, man. What the hell is that? That was like... It's like holding a strife upside down with like a 300-round Talon mag sticking out of it. What the heck was that? Excuse me. I got a tag and I didn't see numbers pop up. I'm angry. My dad owns Roblox. He's gonna ban you. He owns NERF FPS in Roblox. You should have a gaming channel. Everybody has a gaming channel. Oh, no! Well done, Brett! Oh, I was swapping weapons. I was like, I'm gonna go in with the shit. And he's like, no, ninja'd! Excellent work, sir. Now, pardon me if I don't explore the elasticity limits of your mouth with my shell strike. Cause, you're a jerk. Oh, come on, Cookie! I was gonna wreck right there! Oh no, oh no. Oh! Get pooped on! Oh, what? Okay, where did that second shot go? Like, there's no other place for the darts to have gone. Yes, Brett did get first. Congratulations. Now I gotta make sure that never happens ever again. By playing a game that's actually balanced. Gun game's about as balanced as it can get. Except for if you get a good spawn lock going. Oh no! Wait, what? There we go. What even just dirty dog happened right there? Oh my... Oh! Oh! I am filthy! Oh! I'm now taking Padawans in NERF Roblox. Starts at 20 bucks an hour. I apparently hit someone. I don't know what just happened right there, but I'll take it. Happens once in 25 games. Oh, whatever! Game, how did that not wind up killing that dude? Oh, oh, there was a guy who spawned there. Am I even in first anymore? Kinda. Hey, I'll take it! 2 for 1. I don't think it has the Prometheus. Oh, nicely done. Again, you gotta get the good spawn pop going on and... Or have crap like that happen. Wow, do not ever ADS with the rapid strike. Holy balls. Or the Stampede. Jeez. What was I even using? I thought it was a frickin' rapid strike. What was that? A retaliator? No, it's a raven. Oh, Evo! How did none of those hit someone, game? Wow! Okay, well, I deserved that one, but it's gonna be literally who spawns behind somebody else first. Like that. GG, Brett. I still want some TDM, but if you guys want to do zombies, that's up to you zomboys. I'm still up for TDM, though. Be sure you pick up a nice, beautiful WALCOM S7 mug. It's glorious. Pick yours up today. Oh, hey, we're doing TDM. I wasn't expecting that. Also, what the hell was that, Cookie? No, like, legit, what the hell was that? Because you just like, oh, hi, I'm Wall, and then boom, I'm dead. Gotta get to a hill. Or not. That's because it's probably full lightning. Can I stop spawning in the middle of the map blocks? Can I? Alright. Now we have some cover. Wow, dude. What even happened? Like, I could not hit anything. I mean, okay. And see, that's what bothers me, is like when I'm like clearly hitting the guy. Like, how do I miss with 3 shots with this thing? I guess like that. That answers my own rage. You know what, Boomstick? Good job. Also, screw you, but good job. Honestly, hopping around is probably more of a liability against me. What is that? Is that the Percy's? Like, it looks like a pistol, but it has like a huge magazine and lasers me from across the map. I'm not getting any of them fun long distance. See? Like, oh, finally. Oh, no. I don't like this hill. I really need to get a sniper. I gotta need to get a sniffer. Yeah, the weapon models don't make any sense. And honestly, I wish, like, I know they do, like, because they have, like, skins and stuff like that they want you to get. But I kind of wish, like, whenever an enemy is holding a blaster, it's, like, always a single color. Because, like, it happens so often, like, I'll see an orange guy holding a blue blaster. Well, just ignore that just happened. And, like, I think my brain goes, oh, they're blue. Or, you know, like, it doesn't register in my head that that's the blaster I'm looking at. Especially if it's, like, a big thing, like a nemesis or something. Like, it's so hard to tell because there's only so much of them that's, like, the certain color. Wow, I'm just... no playing the game for me, I guess. Okay. You know what? I may have to try to get something besides the Atlas, because... There we go. Dude, I hit him twice. Brett and I just locking everything down. Poor suckers can't even spawn. What is that? That was like a cloud of darts. Oh, bye! Oh, I'm being shot at. The stampede? How did it fire that fast? Wow, okay, Slayer. I guess that's just how it's gonna be. You shouldn't have died right there, I guess. Having fun. Not in IRL. Oh, okay, I'll just spawn and slide down a hill. You know, that geometry might want to be looked at. Jeez. Alright, well that was BS. I'm sorry, blue team. Oh no. Aha! The reload! I don't think... I'm pretty sure, like, we could still have an event as long as things are done properly. You know what I mean? I don't think we can go, like, 2 years with no wars. Because then we're just, like, we're pretty much just saying at that point we're never going to war. Warehouse? It's the Hera? That's interesting. I have one of them and it didn't feel like it was that good. This is TDM? Okay. So I'm on orange. Are you f***ing kidding me? Really, game? I'm gonna have to wait like 10 seconds before I spawn in. That was... Are you... Really, game? Is there 0 spawn protection? Like... Oof. Get dunked on. Can't I get on this? Oh, I can sprint up a ladder. Oh! Oh! Let's try that again. Oh, look who thinks he's clever, Dan. Is there no blue team? What the hell? Oh, no. I gotta reload. Meebs! Cover me! Go get him, wrestler, dude. Camper, that's funny. So can I... Ugh! Nope, nope. Oh, I can get on this. Ooh. This might technically be better. How did you see me, Crow? Okay, so mine tires, so they're over here. Wow. I don't even know how I got hit. Hey, this is the opposite, Greasy. I am the one being stream snippered. Oh, I'm a dirty boy. Dirty, dirty boy. I'm a filthy animal. Alright. Alrighty then! You think you can tag me? I'm immune to your darts. Your darts suck. Mine are vastly superior. What you gonna do about it, pussy? You think you got something? Oh. Okay, where the hell is he? I'm like, where am I even being shot from? I can't even tell where people are. Over here? I hit M. That's the death button. Have a good night, Michael. Switch teams. We'll wait. We'll wait. What do I got? I got, like, not even enough money. Raven? Elite Raven? What's the difference? Zeus? Oh my god, they're all so much money. Wow, why is the Stampede so cheap? Is there anything above the Atlas? Because if there is, I can't even see it. I don't really know what blaster to use. Why is the... I still can't switch teams. I'm trying to, like, give them a chance. What is the, game... Like, why is the thing, I still can't switch teams. Why is the Stampede so cheap? Is it just bugged, or is it seriously, like, too big? Cute. $16-volt mod? That's, oh my goodness, okay. Well, I don't have money for any of this stuff. Underbarrel? Stock? Barrel? So it's 6 shots until... Oh, is that how it works, Lightning? Okay. Character? Oh, hey, there's... Oh, there's things here that actually cost money? This is all... I haven't even tried any of this. Where's the WALCOM hat? This is ridiculous. Has Blue lost yet? Wow, so that was horribly inaccurate, first of all. Yeah, without a bigger mag, this is really inaccurate. Oh, that was an enemy. I didn't even realize it. I've been trying to join the blue team the entire time. Yeah, this thing sucks. This is horrible. It's super inaccurate. Yeah, not good. I don't even think if I had a good mag for this, it's just too inaccurate. Yeah, it's literally like I'm actually better off using the shell strike in this instance. That was awful. That's not how logic works for me, so we're just gonna go back to our or not. What are we doing? TDM on dust. Loadout. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the only thing I've ever been consistent with in this game. Probably because it's basically OP. Why do I feel like I'm not getting money or anything like that? Wow, that person really did not want to peek on me. See, like, what was that? He, like, boom, and I'm dead instantly. It's like, how? How? What is that? I have several questions. Oh, that's kind of dumb. I guess, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess because it would be abused, quote-unquote. But yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't see any dropped frames on my end. Is it bad? Is the stream going to crap? Why is the stream going to crap? Oh! Has it always been crap, or? It's a little laggy. Yeah, I see my upload is spiking. Interesting. I'd have to... Really, Roblox? Let me get a feedback on this, how bad it is. I don't have the best upload speed. That's the thing that really upsets me. And I can't pay money to fix it. It doesn't look that bad on my end. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's pausing. Well, that's disappointing. How long has it been doing that? All stream and nobody said anything, huh? Yeah, I see my upload is kind of bouncing up and down. It's not like unwatchable, but it's yeah, it's pausing. That sucks, dude. I don't remember it doing that last time. I mean, even YouTube's saying it's an excellent connection, so. Now audio is messed up. Yeah, it's really bad. Whatever that full auto is, that seems pretty balanced. It seems fine to me. Roblox is a resource. No, no, dude. No, not on this computer. Maybe on your school's computer, not on this one. Okay. That was different. Shoot a guy twice, point blank with a shotgun, no kill. We COD now, boys. No, I see it hitching. I'm gonna pause that on my end. So in my stream preview, it's fine. Oh man, ladders barely work. Oh. Really, game? Really? What did I not hit? It was a shotgun in a hallway. I would like to request the ability to like take off my primary. So I could just spawn with this without swapping. That's a feature I'd like. Oh, okay, I apparently hit him. I was fairly certain I was dead right there. Wow, okay. Do I run faster with the shell strike out? Kind of feels like I did. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Nicely done, Noob Slayer. Is it still really bad? Kind of in and out. Yeah, it's doing its best to... Where do you think End War 2021? It's going to be in Pennsylvania. Where's all the enemies? Hey, that's my job, Jake. That's my job. Come on, game. Come on. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'll take it. Yeah, Miguel, I think we're starting to slow things down. Man, I miss people, right? And this thing feels weird for some reason, like there's a slight delay. I interrupted your duel, cause I can, cause I'm a jerk like that. There we go. There we go. Did I... How? How? Ow! It is not an argument when one is clearly right and the other is clearly... Oh, I see what you're doing now. Okay, I get your game. Where I don't even know where I am. Where am I? Okay. I don't know how I miss. I mean, it also says it in the title and in the thumbnail. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory when I'm playing. Well, as far as I know, it's NERF only. Love you too, Ryan. Keep trying. I keep trying. Seriously, where are my shots even going? Oh. I'd really like to know where my shots are going. Well, you could meet me at several events once COVID ends, Ryan. I was 3 in a row with that. That's not too bad. Oh, 2 in a row. I'm slippery. Oh, I needed that one. Oh, I did actually get a tag after that, huh? Did I? I might have shot before the lag kicked in. Come on, game. Come on. Just come on. There we go. Ugh. I love watching them just like suddenly T-pose. I guess he stabbed me. The trilogy would be cool to have like a 3-round internal magazine. Nah, yeah. I mean, actually 3 would be, like, if even it has a 2, it would be better. One of those blasters that's like, I get what they were trying to do, but man, it just kind of fell apart. It's way too complicated to be a single shot thing. Oh god. I was gonna say, if I did not get that tag. That last shot was perfect. I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, Ryan. I mean, I'll watch it, you know, if it's around, but I'm not like a diehard fan or anything. Yeah, I just get tagged out by a fully automatic weapon from across the map in one shot. That's good. I mean, granted, I'm trying to shotgun snipe people, but oof. I really like the Liberator, but the Orbit is really fun. Is it still bad? Is it still, like, really laggy? Like, unwatchably bad? Oh, we're doing HVZ. My childhood, I don't get what you're really asking for there. I didn't really do much Nerf when I was a kid. Why can I not hear anything? Is there a reason I can't hear anything? Maybe I hit something on my headset? Can you guys hear the game? Because I certainly can't. Good practice for this thing. Unless I get tagged from behind. Yep, tagged from behind. Huh, I can't hear crap. I can't even hear the music. Like, how do people tag me as a zombie when I literally hit somebody 9 times and they don't even, like, blink? I don't know how it's possible. I die instantly. And yet I don't think I've ever really gotten the tag on anybody as a zombie. Like, that was... I think I tagged him through the box. I feel like this is unnecessarily janky. Okay, there we go. I have a cold and I just accidentally used the same napkin to blow my nose I used to wipe sriracha off my face earlier. Oof. Oof. I don't think so, Ryan. I don't chase trends like that. I don't really care. I don't really think I want people to know everything about me. GG's. This is TDM. Okay, they're standing still, and I still can't hit them. I see the darts, like, just fly right through them. There we go. Oh, what is going on here? That was me sucking. Yeah, I'm not really... Wow! Are you freaking kidding me, game? Literally, either I spawned in front of that guy or he immediately spawned behind me. Oh, I got a hit. I think this is gonna be my last match. I'm a little streamed out. This was the first time I played games since, what, Wednesday? Whenever Brett was streaming. This is either the most accurate blaster in the game or the... I can't tell. Like, half the time I fire it, it's like I'm right on, or... Like, well, that time I clearly missed, but, like, I can't figure out what it is with me with this thing. Ugh. Oof. Get destroyed, me. Wow, did the splits! I literally respawned in front of him. Have a good night, Connor. It'd actually be really cool if there was a way for, like, the rounds to start off fast and then lose velocity at the end. I think that would actually help with this game, but I don't know if that's possible in this engine. Who knows? Clearly projectiles are a thing, but can you have projectiles change speed over distance? That would be interesting. I feel like that's something that's kind of missing. Nicely done. Hey, Nerf Firefly. Is that a double? No. We'll do one more after this and then we're done. Wow. Miguel, I've said goodnight to you like 3 times, buddy. You gotta stop doing that. That's a great way to just continuously be ignored. Have a good night, Ed. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Oh. Oh. Damn it. I was doing work. Whoa, I didn't even have chances to... I literally respawned in that guy's face. Oh, that was a clear miss. How did I miss? I watched, like, 2 of the darts clip through him. Didn't miss that time. Alright, one more game. Should be fun. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I know it's been a not so fun stream. We're going to do HVZ again. In a gym. Well, that's going to be a quick game. What do you want, Ruji? Am I human or zombie? I'm a zombie! Okay, alright. Whee! Like, how do I kill people? Like, how? I don't understand. Okay, there we go, finally. Woo! Oh, I finally got tagged. Finally! Like, how many times does it take? I get killed instantly. So how come it takes me like 30 hits? I don't get it. I don't. Why do people not die? And how come the humans run faster than me? What is that about? Is that a thing? I couldn't outrun humans. Or outrun zombies. Why is he running so fast? Huh. I couldn't do that. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. I'm done. Oh. That was interesting. I'm sorry the stream went to crap. Wasn't expecting that. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't outrun zombies as a human. That was weird. Alrighty. Well, thanks for making that interesting, everyone. That was a good 2.5 hours of gaming. Well, maybe only 2 hours. I think we didn't start until like 6:30. Oh, Sonic Maverick? Is that what it does? Thank you very much for stopping in, Pandemonium, Brett, Homely. Oh. Well, thank you, Ryan. Is a Sonic Man. I guess that makes sense. It's a Sonic Blaster. I'm gonna relax after this. Drink some terrible wine or something. And edit together something for hopefully tomorrow. Might be Monday, though. We'll find out. Alrighty. You guys all have a fantastic night. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had fun. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in an entirely different stream. Next time we'll be way more ready than this one. Like I said, the whole day I was hanging out with the wife. Rightfully deserved. She gets much attention. We'll be back to out in the garage doing something fun next weekend.